This podcast is rated MA. It may contain coarse language, sexual situations, and fantasy violence. It is not recommended for persons under 17. Welcome to the role-playing game podcast, Werewolf, the Apocalypse, Rage Across St. Louis. Episode 8.2, The Raid. I am Kirk, and I will be your storyteller for the evening.
This is Mary, and I will be playing the character Blaze.
This is Andrew. I will be playing the character Victor Bjornsson.
This is Julia, and I'll be playing the character of Abigail Morningkill.
This is Seth. I'll be playing Dax Gibbons.
So you guys made it about 140 feet down before all hell broke loose and people got killed or almost killed or the shit hit the fan. So you're back up with how much? What are you up to? Injured?
No, I'm up to wounded.
Yeah, we got
Okay.
him up pretty high.
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, from what he was.
And then I still have another use of Mother Touch. You still have one, but we decided to keep going. And if he
Wait
needs
and
it
see.
again,
then we'll use
then
it.
we'll do it.
Right. And these are aggravated wounds, so they should be the star,
Yeah, they are the star.
and that takes a lot longer to heal.
Right.
Yep. I'm missing an eye, which means I take like a -3 on depth perception and a -2 on regular perception stuff.
I believe so.
And I think that -3 also applies to like ranged weapons.
Ranged weaponry,
attacks.
so like
Yeah.
thrown,
Yeah.
anything thrown, anything.
Fire
yeah,
those shotguns you picked up.
right. Anything that involving depth perception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And during the last round, I had an extra rage and an extra willpower to spend. Do I still have those, or are they gone?
From me.
It's for the scene, correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
so we're still in scene?
Yeah, we're going to continue that all the way till we get to the bottom
Okay.
of the
Okay.
thing.
So at this point in time, if I want to fire a shotgun, I roll exactly 1 die.
Oh,
Good luck.
Might as well close your other eye and just shoot.
spend some willpower.
Well, the thing is, it's because I have nothing in firearms, so it's just dex.
I bet there's something with not having a skill or a trait and using just default. There's got to be some. I think there's a -2 or something somewhere.
There may be.
but-
We haven't been able to find it because we've
Right,
had
right.
this question before.
and
So.
it came up somewhere else. Like there's a normal penalty, but it doesn't apply for something else. And I read
Yeah.
it, and I was like, just fucking cite it. Put a page number down. But
Yeah, no, it's I don't intend on using the shotguns.
He will be handing
yes,
them
you
off.
you do have 2 of them, and they are. How many rounds do they have in them?
That
10?
you didn't say.
These are the semi-automatic shotguns, like a Bellini M4, and they carry 6 + 1. One has 4, and the other one has 2 bullets left, in case you want to hand it off to somebody.
Yeah, I'll even it out so they're 3 and 3, and
Okay.
who knows how to use a shotgun?
And the people coming up
Nope.
are spreading out. They're thinning out. They're not as many coming out. So it's up to whatever you guys want to do. Like I said,
I
you're
have no
100,
firearms.
140 feet into the tunnel.
Right. But mostly they're not shooting at us anymore.
No.
We killed
Yeah.
all the ones
They're
who were
kind of running to the
resisting.
sides.
Yeah,
when
in
they
that
see
case-
you.
Well,
I'm-
there's still Brown Sound Bear or whatever the hell his name is. I'm gonna purposely get it wrong, so don't even bother looking it up.
Brown sound
And
bear.
suddenly he's in another fight.
Right.
How did this happen? I don't know.
He's still being pinned to the ground by the sovereigns because like we left.
I would say,
off
yeah,
right
they
there.
were still
you didn't leave, they were
pack
gonna tell
him
you to
down,
leave.
and we
Yeah.
were
Right.
heading away to try to get out of the situation because we need you to calm down too.
in order to get anything done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and almost dying probably calmed you down, but we're still trying to get everybody away from
Right.
the
So
situation.
the way it happened, the way it was, I was like dying. You guys then gave the heal. So like I'm actually still in human form at this point.
right,
Naked.
right.
Yeah.
No, you bonded stuff.
I
to you.
bondaged stuff.
That would have been
You
funnier.
bondaged stuff.
Yes.
because that's what I heard.
It would have been funnier if you were just like out of rage, naked.
Not necessarily. I mean,
I mean, where we're at. it
you're in the
doesn't
middle of a
matter.
fight, so that as funny as it would be,
Do you
not
like my
helpful.
sword? Yes, my mighty sword.
not s- not super helpful
helicopter.
to the
It's
mission.
cold out right now. Okay.
All right, 140 feet in, you guys start walking away. They're still holding him down, and he's not shrieking, crying. He's like yelling and growling and trying to get up, and it takes all the rest of these like six people to hold him down. 6 Krynos werewolves are barely holding this guy
Now,
down.
is he in human form or
No.
is he,
No,
or
I-
is he
He
still-
didn't pass out.
Okay.
I lost, so I went into human.
They tackled him as he fell to the ground. You guys rushed up. He is in the middle of his worm-tainted rage.
I still want to cut his head off.
So you guys continue on down?
Yeah.
In Krynos? Everyone's in Krynos, right?
Yes.
Except him.
Except you.
Now he is.
Now I am. Because I don't need to roll for that, do I? Or do I? Or-
It is stamina and primal urge.
If you want to do it instantly, otherwise you just take your time.
All right.
Otherwise, it can take up to like a couple minutes. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, no, we're going to just... So it's
Try.
1, 2,
Need three successes.
And don't forget about your negatives.
Oh,
Two
for wounded?
successes.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
I forget
hinder-
about that sometimes whenever I'm rolling stuff like that. I always remember in attacking, but never when I'm rolling skills.
How many? What's the target number?
Target number is 6.
Oh, okay. And then you just need the 2?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, the only time it doesn't come off would be damage rolls and anything reflexive, where it says roll your whole willpower pool or whatever.
Gotcha.
All right, so you guys continue heading down. Every once in a while, someone comes fleeing up in lab coat, holding paperwork or something like that. It's very sparse. Yeah, if you want to attack and kill these people, they're just regular humans. They look at you and they don't seem to be affected by you being in Krynos, which is odd. Even
I
though you're
feel
new.
like cutting one of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Your machete,
Yes, with my machete.
which looks like a fingernail file in a Krynos hand.
Yeah.
You're really just punching them.
Just a successful roll would get them. They have 4 levels of health.
Oh yeah, dead. Dead.
He's just stabbing random people who are running up the hallway trying to flee into the night. You guys hear a couple more explosions from at the top outside somewhere. You think the other pack is doing their job right now still. There are no alarms or klaxons going off, so it gets kind of quiet as you guys are heading down this concrete floor. The only thing you're hearing is the clicking of your talons on the concrete. Continues down a little bit more. Perception and alertness. Anybody?
Yes.
It's a 6.
Difficulties 8. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Nope. Oh, I put that
3.
3.
No.
That's
2.
somewhere.
Wait, I got nothing. I botched, technically.
Oh.
I rolled 2 7s, but that's it. 2 7s and a 1 is what I got.
Wow. Wait.
I got a 5, a 2, 2 7s, and a 1. You said the difficulty was 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I botched.
I got a 1.
I got 3.
All
I got a
Leanne.
0. I'm missing an eye. Technically did better than you.
Yeah.
Ooh, but I get a rage.
You do get a rage. That's another thing we had not been playing with the
Yes.
first several episodes.
Yes, and that would have helped out Mr. Rolls 1s all the time so
Hey,
often.
who are you
He
talking
would
about? Who are you
flush
talking
and
about?
rage. You've been going 9 times a turn. So who got more than 3?
Not me.
Nobody? Seth, did you?
I got 3.
3. Seth, you feel like you're being watched. Like there is an eerie feeling that something is watching you guys and you don't know why or where because you don't see anybody in either direction.
All right,
and these
guys,
halls are
pay
very
attention.
smooth concrete. It looks like a car tunnel almost. So it's there's no rough walling or anything. There's lights going down. Everything's well lit. Even before you get to the edge, there's like a little railing like you see on the highway to keep it from running off bridges.
I'll tell everybody to pay attention that I think that
You guys
think
look over
somebody's
and
watching
his hackles are raised. So do you guys stop or you just keep going?
I'm oblivious. I'm just going.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
I
guys do
agree.
hear the growling bear still screaming every once in a while or howling.
I'll give you that giant tome. Jesus. I was not expecting it to be that heavy.
I liked the random sound effect with the.
Oh, did I actually make the noise?
That's how you ask for a book from now on, I guess.
I was trying to be quiet. I was like,
From now on, that's what I'm going to do whenever I want a book.
But you gotta do the hand thing too.
Right.
Yep.
All right, you guys continue on. Are you guys walking, jogging?
Probably walking just because we're in an area we don't really know. But like a brisk walk.
Since
would
I
say
feel
it's
something
closer to,
watching
like,
us, I'm
that
definitely
lope,
walking.
Like,
Okay.
okay, well, you slow
He
down.
slows down.
It takes me a minute to realize you've slowed down. I have to like stop and turn around and go, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Wait for you to catch up.
And we're not seeing that many people around, right?
No, it's down to like you maybe see like 8 people in the whole rampway that you can see.
Okay.
You can turn back up and look and see the dog pile that's still going on, and you can see the bottom of the ramp. It's 1,000 feet, but it's flat. You guys continue a little bit farther. You're about halfway now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going.
Okay.
I probably keep doing that thing where I like
Toots.
realize that I'm ahead of you, everybody else, and then like having to stop and wait for you to catch up, and I don't understand why you're going so slowly.
Right. Yeah, the feeling does not abate at all.
Aha! This is what I'm going to do.
Do I have a feeling whether it's behind or in front?
You think it's real close, like it's next to you guys,
So
and you can't tell which side.
when he says that, like, basically that we're being stalked,
Right.
I'm going to activate the gift Resist Pain
Okay.
because now I ignore those negative wound penalties.
There you go. That's why you bought it.
I'm gonna activate Ice Echo and send it out in front of us.
Okay.
See if
He
anybody
concentrates for a second, and all of a
comes
sudden
out.
another version of himself appears. What is it, 50 foot away? 5 feet away?
I think 100, up to 100.
However far away you want, I think.
Yeah, I'm
And
just
it
sending
can do its
way
own
out
thing.
front.
I was reading that. Like, it's autonomous of you. It does not mirror you in any way. It's not like mirror form or whatever, mirror image.
Now, do you think it would be maybe smart to maybe peek and into the Umbra and see if we notice anything?
I don't know what you people are talking about. I don't sense anything. Why are we? Why is this taking so long?
That is true. She's very adamant about not hearing anything. And
I'm with you.
actually, she goes, I do hear something, but it's like a growling, and it's not them. So,
It's your stomach.
You could be right.
yeah.
This is why you don't eat just Taco Bell.
So what do we have? What do we have to do to peek
No,
into
you
the
just
Umbra?
have to
Peeking
eat more
is-
Taco Bell.
It's been a while.
It's a Gnosis roll.
It is a Gnosis roll against the difficulty of the gauntlet, and that is difficulties a 7.
Can I peek during Ice Echo?
Got a 2.
Yes. Yeah. 2.
All right.
Okay. Abigail's eyes light up, and she stops.
I got 5.
5, you do the
Oh.
same thing.
Shiitake mushrooms.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's the gauntlet plus 3. So it is a 9.
Oh, then
Maxes
9.
out as 9.
I got
Oh, then
none.
I only had 2.
So 2 successes?
Yeah.
Okay, her eyes do not glow. Yours start glowing, and he stops. And he starts blinking his eyes and looking around. And within a few seconds, he looks to his right and starts, like, not shaking, but, like, trying to back up, but, like, he doesn't, like, he's backing up over things that aren't there. And he looks around to the other side, and he starts, like, he yelps, like a hurt, like something's got his tail yelp.
Great, Abigail. Thank you. I'm going to die by peeking.
Hang on, let me see if I could text.
Can we pull him out of it?
I say, yeah, I'm gonna go over there, like try to shake him out of it. What's wrong with you?
We'll pull his tail. That always works for me.
Slap him across the face.
Yeah.
The 5 claws say to the muzzle.
Whap!
Well, you're oblivious to your surroundings.
Does anybody have any newspaper?
Squirt bottle. Squirt bottle works best.
Pack can't communicate with them. Enemies can act unopposed.
Is he clicker trained? Like,
Intense concentration is obvious, especially since the eyes will be glowing. So you guys are going to have to do some sort, until he takes damage, he will not snap out. Like he's trying to snap out. Let me contact him real quick, send him a message to see what he wants to do. Did you just growl?
Mike?
You texted me or Skype message?
I'm going to Skype message you here, if I can get to it. There it is.
If okay, and we know this, that like we have to like hit him to bring him out, right?
Unless he gets out of it on his own. So this is happening. I'm going to send him what he sees and then see what he wants to do. I mean, he can disengage if he needs to.
Okay.
But he is shocked. Like whatever he sees is right there next to him. He starts blinking his eyes, and he comes out of it and turns around to you guys and goes, "What do you see?"
Guys, would you like to join me in the Umbra?
okay.
We should kill some giant metal spiders.
Oh.
Oh,
As he says that, they start shimmering into reality
Oh,
on
look.
either side of him.
they're coming to us.
Yeah, we don't need
And these
to come
things
here.
are small pony-sized
Damn.
with giant legs made out of black metal.
Where's
So
Drew
you said
Gagini when
we're
we need
in
him?
the same scene,
What?
or is this a new scene?
This does start a new scene.
Okay, in that case, I'm sharpening my claws right now.
Okay.
While
Yeah, I
they're
would like
materializing.
to sharpen them as well.
Okay. Any other pre-attack?
I am going to do the inspiration again.
Okay.
What did I have to do for that again? I had to spend.
That.
Spend 1 rage, spend
Was
1
it?
round.
Yeah, I thought it was one. I used to have these printed out. I don't know what I did with them.
All right. It is initiative.
Okay, so this is a D10 plus things.
Yes. This is
D10 plus
Wits.
dex or wits.
Dex and wits.
I think it's Dex
One
and Wits,
die.
yeah. So.
And don't forget to use your Chronos.
Do we
Chronos.
all have like +7s? Isn't it all like the same number? +8s. in
I
this
thought we
form.
figured out that everyone does have the same. You all have pretty much the same initiative.
We
I'm
have the
reading-
same,
We have the same.
and I think
yeah.
we're one above everybody.
I'm reading.
Yeah, I'm 8 total in Chronos.
Yeah, so
for
am I.
Dex
Me
and
too.
Wits. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
What's the matter, Seth?
I'm debating on activating heightened senses. Will that give me like Spidey sense
that
during battle? It doesn't really say anything about that in
the book?
In the book. It says I'll just have preternaturally potent senses that allow feats that border on precognition.
spend a gnosis point to activate the gift. Your perception difficulties are decreased by 2. And you may roll perception plus primal urge to perform uncanny sensory feats, such as tracking by scent. I wouldn't think that would be too hard. Oh, that's in Homin Glabro. Oh, in Chronos, Hispo, and Lupus, your perception difficulty goes down by 3.
He can see clearly now.
And I gain an extra dice to primal urge.
Yes.
I don't
Dice
know.
pools.
I don't know if that's something for battle. Probably
That
not.
might be something for sneaking about.
Yeah,
or
probably
when
not.
when you guys were heading down the
The tube.
slope, yeah, if you were chasing
Yeah.
somebody or
Yeah.
hunting.
Yeah. Okay.
All
never
right.
mind then. All right.
I rolled poorly.
Sorry. What's the roll? What are we rolling?
Wits and Dex plus 1 die.
What are we rolling for?
Initiative.
Oh, okay.
The
So
only
just
time you will
1d10.
ever roll 1d10 and add it to
Yeah.
a static number based on your attributes. Right, attributes, yes.
No.
He just rolled the pool.
One die. One die.
1d10.
Who's telling me?
What?
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 Seth?
All right. Yes,
Okay. Roll 1d10.
I did.
And
Okay.
then add your wits and dex.
For
example-
thank you very much.
No
I
problem.
apologize for forgetting how that rolled.
That's all right.
we're like, what
I feel
die?
like somebody forgets every time.
Yeah.
So
I
it's-
do.
Because it's
I
so
do.
different from the
I didn't
rest
say
of
it's
the
always
rolls.
you. I just-
Well,
just-
there's so much
just one
banter going
person.
on. He could have easily have missed the explanation, which was like, all right, let's take a step back.
You used to roll
Yeah, I
it.
was still looking at heightened senses, so that I had 16.
16. Anybody get higher?
No.
I got a 15.
I got a 14.
I got a 10.
Look at us. We're almost in order. You screwed it up,
I
Mary.
know. I rolled a 2. It was dumb.
What did Dark Tree roll?
He rolled a 10.
It's not just me.
16, 15. Who got lower? 14?
I got 14. I rolled a 6.
I rolled
A
7.
sex? Because that's totally what you said.
It was.
Would you get 13?
I got a 10.
10.
Yes.
She got a 13.
I guess we could pretend, but no. I was really busy, like, sharpening my claws, I guess. I was not ready.
My guy's still tilting from the previous fight.
Yeah. Eh.
All right.
Mostly he's just so pissed off. It's like that fucking coward who struck me from behind, that ungrateful son of a bitch. Like,
I wanted
All
to
right.
cut his head off.
All right, Seth, you go first.
All right.
These 2 huge spiders have materialized into the real world. And they have eyes like all the way around on their abdomens and everything.
Ew.
Yeah, they're fucked up. And they got one leg that looks funny. It looks thicker than the other ones. So,
Can you draw this? So we can show it to Drew Gagini.
there's one in the book, but it has a chainsaw on one of its arms.
Oh, that is perfect. I will find
This one
that.
does not have a chainsaw.
That's
will
the
have-
notebook I couldn't find.
But my,
I'm missing the sketchbook where I drew the scorpion thing from the Exalted game we were playing.
Yes.
This, like, scorpion centaur dude. I'm missing that whole sketchbook.
Seth, what would you like to do?
I'm going to put my machete away,
Okay.
and I'm going to...
Anybody splitting dice pools?
No.
Give me a moment.
No. No. It's too early.
Okay.
I'm frustrated that I had to go last, so fuck it. All out attacks.
You and Dark Tree go at the same time.
Yeah. No, I know, but that's still
It's not bad.
later than I wanted to go.
I'm going to try to bite that giant leg in half
Okay.
on one of them, whichever one's closest to me.
We'll just go with A and B.
I'm going to go with A.
Okay.
And
A's on the left.
Okay.
3 hits.
Okay.
3 hits and
Don't forget you have...
5 to hit. 5 to hit. Come on, 5s!
Whoa. Don't forget plus
One,
ones
two,
from
three,
inspiration.
4, 5,
What does that do?
6,
Isn't it to damage?
7.
I
I got
don't remember.
7 hits
Okay.
on that giant leg. Rip it off.
Is that the
Three of them
damage or
went
is that
through.
the extra like willpower or rage?
Oh
point
yeah,
or
it gives us an
something?
extra willpower.
Okay.
Everybody has an extra.
Yes,
willpower.
everybody has an extra willpower point.
That's what it was.
All right, Victor.
Sharpened Claws reduces the difficulty on damage, not to hit, right?
What is it?
Razor Claws?
Oh, Razor Claws. Do you have that? I
Let's see.
think it's the damage.
That's what I'm trying to make sure, too.
Yeah, I have it written down as Dex with Brawl difficulty 6 and then Strength plus 2 aggravated damage.
Okay, so then I am going to split my dice pool, but it's still going to all be attacks because I want to do 2 attacks to Robot Spider B.
Okay.
Plus 2 damage dice and minus 1 difficulty. That's all I wrote down, so I'm not entirely sure.
All right. All claw attacks do 2 additional dice of damage
Right.
and are made at a -1 difficulty for the rest of the scene. So it's easier to. So it's 5 for your
Okay, so it is-
damage,
I-
right? No, that's the attacks. So whatever it would take to hit, like it's 6 or 7, just
6.
reduced. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right.
In that case, I
So
got
it's 5.
5 on the hit.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is difficulty. I had it written down wrong. Well, I had it written down right, but wrong in the other place. I had it written down.
Seth, when you peeked through, you saw this tunnel was dark, full of like roots that had been trees had been ripped out or whatever, and it was soggy mud all around, with spider webs all inside for some reason.
So it was 5 to hit. Do I get any rollover dice or?
They all 4 roll over.
Oh, all 4. Oh, damn.
And yeah, otherwise Strength plus 4.
So if you're using claws, it's a 5 difficulty.
Yeah. Yep. Because claws are normally plus 2 strength, so now they're plus 4 strength.
Right. But to hit, it's a 6. So
Right.
Okay, I got to redo math here. So we got 7 from my strength. I get 2 from claws. I
Dex
get
and Brawl.
2
From Razor
Razor
Claws.
Claws.
And then 4 from your hit.
There we go.
Yeah.
I had 1 die too many. Okay, so that was a 7. So
I saw.
5.
I saw.
You saws it?
I seen it.
I say there's a 9.
6. So I got 6
okay. On A or B.
on B, and that was the first claw attack.
Okay.
Second one.
Is this rage action?
No.
No, he split his dice.
Split dice pool.
I split the dice pool.
To attack twice.
And that is 4.
Oh my god! Really?
I think normally what happens is we would do everybody in the round. At the end, your rest of your multiple actions would start going in case you needed to default to defense.
But I thought that was just the rage extra actions, not the normal split dice pools.
I think that's
Because I thought that was the difference between rage and split dice pools. Is the split dice pools happen all in one turn, and the rage actions take place afterwards.
I think it happens in the turn because there is a reversion to defense. Because if you have leftover dice, that would be to revert to that. I think I could be if you wanted to change. We could look it up. Page 266 is multiple actions. You should have about splitting dice pools.
Yeah, look it up real quick.
Oh, did I tell you I changed my mind when I rolled? I saved 1. I saved 1 die
Okay.
in case I have to dodge.
Any character can split his dice pool to perform multiple actions in a single turn. The player must first declare the number of actions the character will take this turn and determined by the smallest dice. Since I was only making the one type of action, it's only the 1 dice pool. I say she may then allocate the number of dice among them to declare the declared actions, though each action must have at least 1 die allocated to it.
Right.
Naturally, multiple actions work best for a character that are competent in each of the actions. In the heat of the action, there is only one good. Let's say the typical frat boy wants to grab a bottle and smash it over the chaser's head. Storyteller determines that the grabbing the bottle is a dex athletics check and swinging is a dex melee. The frat boy is to divide between the 2 actions. Yeah, this all dictates it as 1 turn.
Because that's how you would run up to it, do the thing, and then hit the thing. So just the fact that he's making 2 attacks doesn't change when those happen.
Right, and this is why when it was the rage one,
The rage, the difference is you get your entire dice pool. You just can't split it up.
Right, but the rage also happens later in the round. Like
Right.
that's the difference between them.
Until we find it later on, we'll just run it like that.
Okay.
So,
so there's 4 to hit.
Okay.
So I need this pool minus 1. 6 is count as success as damage, right?
Yes.
10. Victor's upset.
All right. Any more multiple
it.
actions? All right.
That's it.
Abigail?
Just the two left, right.
How many damage did the bee take from that?
Not a whole lot.
The bee?
Spider bee.
Spider bee.
Oh.
Spider.
Because it has, I don't know.
It's
Why are we?
It's you're scratching metal. It's doing some damage, but not as much as you would want. Not as much as a smushy human.
Eyes. Go for the eyes.
It's your
Is
turn.
it me?
Yes.
I didn't hear my name.
He said Abigail.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
I thought he was talking about it not. I don't
No.
My
Abigail,
brain
go for
is
the eyes.
super broke. I'm leaving
Abigail,
2
go
out
the
for dodge.
eyes.
Are you using your claws or are you using your
My
sword?
sword. My blade. What am I looking for? 6s?
It is based on your weapon.
Oh,
That's right.
Yes.
Where's it at?
6s.
Yes, 6.
okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It hits. 3
There it
roll
is.
over.
So 4 roll over, and then one more time. How do we do?
That
I'm used to doing
is
it.
Strength plus
Strength
2.
plus which my strength is 6, so it's 8 plus whatever rolled over, right?
Yes.
Cool. I had it in my brain right. I was just confirming. Okay, and I'm looking for the same number.
Yes.
9.
Okay. All right. A or B?
A.
Spider A or B? Again, it's the same sort of, you strike it, sparks fly off it. It does some damage, but it's not like going through a regular spider, you would think. And we are to Blaze.
Okay.
Go for the eyes, Blaze.
Yes. That is the plan. Tacos
No.
with soda. Well, that's your problem then. All right. So doing the same thing. We're gonna take 2 attacks, and I'm looking for. And I'm not saving anything to dodge because I haven't been hit yet. And fuck it. So strength plus athletic. No, strength plus brawl. Same thing. Okay. Yeah. And dividing them in half. All right. I got 4 to hit, and I'm hitting this heading B, I think.
Okay.
Oh, spider B. Not as in the animal, as in the letter designation.
Correct.
I just figured out what. For some reason, when Seth said it, I was picturing a bee, like the insect. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine.
It's all bears and
Nothing
bees
is
from here
weird.
on out, isn't it? 3, 4.
The thing is, I think there actually is like a flying spider in Australia that has a stinger.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong, and if it existed, it would be in Australia.
Yeah.
Ugh. All of them. Goliath spiders.
Strength plus 4 plus the roll over is 1.
Camel spiders are still the ones I hate the most.
Oh, my brother in his unit had a pet one. Well, he didn't.
The unit had a guard.
1, 2, 3,
That's what it was.
Essentially.
9, 10, 11 damage with the first attack. Only 3 of those didn't roll successes, so.
Okay.
And then
A or B?
B. Second attack,
We're Dexy and we know it.
right? I hit with
That took off one of its legs.
Yes.
That was a lot of damage.
then I hit with 3 the
Okay.
second time, so 2 carryover, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And Dark Tree bit it, but didn't do a whole lot of damage.
That did less damage. Not insignificant damage, just less. That did 8.
8.
Yes.
This thing is
Coffee.
pretty roughed up now. All right. Dark Tree bit it, didn't do much damage. The spiders.
Bring it.
If it hits me, I'm gonna be so mad.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dark Tree and Victor.
And there was much rejoicing.
8. These things point this thick leg, and it's hollow, and it
It's gonna shoot us with its weird leg thing.
vibrates. You don't really see anything else, but
It's weird and I hate it.
Is it
Kill
weird
it.
that I'm picturing like an erector set version of a spider in my brain?
no. It's
Okay.
very, Dark Tree like shudders and grabs his stomach and falls to the ground.
And we didn't see anything?
No.
Oh, that's creepy.
Right.
It's vibrations.
Can we like roll?
It makes no sound.
Can we roll something to try to figure it out while it's happening?
You may have to investigate the wounds and everything else to really
Dang, I should have had heightened senses.
soak 4 damage. You don't get to dodge it.
I know. Oh, I didn't
Just does
use.
this thing and
I didn't have anything left over to dodge, but
Your wound penalties do not apply.
it's just
straight stamina.
Straight stamina. Okay.
Your stamina is only 4.
Don't forget your Kronos.
Thank you. Forgot that.
You're welcome.
I get I get 3 more die.
I've gotten to the point that I just flip that sheet over when we're in battle because I always forget.
I did both. I have the back of the sheet and I wrote it down
Soaked.
elsewhere. So
Okay.
I
It
wish that they
Burns, and you're not sure what it is. It almost feels like a sunburn. It is Seth's turn.
no more radiation. Yay. No, I don't know that. I'm just saying.
I'm picking up some good vibrations.
Radiation sucks. All right, I'm going to.
But it's why we have ruby red grapefruit.
Yes.
Literally,
Yeah.
they irradiated grapefruit, and that's how you got ruby grapefruit. It was
I'm
a
gonna-
it was a gamma ray experimentation in like the 50s.
So,
Yeah,
grapefruit really is the Hulk of citrus.
yeah.
That's interesting.
They had whole gardens, like where they had this pedestal with a chunk of gamma radioactive material, and they were just like, let's plant some shit and see what happens. And everything died in a certain radius, and nothing was affected past that. But there were mutations in like this ring around it where they like found useful. Like they took the grapefruit and then they bred them, and after that they're not radioactive anymore, and that's where ruby grapefruit came from.
That is kind of kick-ass.
Yes. No, really.
Seth, what you gonna do?
I'm splitting, so I'm saving one again.
Okay.
Every time I
And
see a
I'm
grape,
gonna- yes.
you go, Seth. That's actually important.
I'm gonna claw the crap out of its eyes.
Okay. It's got plenty of them.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll get them all.
Okay.
You're gonna need to split your dice pool up more.
Right.
No, I'm probably gonna die.
How many ones
Did
did
you
you
botch?
roll?
Oh, just one.
Did you roll any successes?
No.
God damn it,
Ah.
Seth.
Take a rage point, sir.
I just fucked something up that I wrote.
All right.
I like how you
Yep.
hit the microphone with it like perfectly without trying.
I didn't mean
Seth,
to
are you
at
full
all.
of rage?
Yes.
All right. You
Wait.
have one. You have one extra now.
When I take a rage,
That means you have
I-
an extra one to spend.
Right.
Oh yeah, I am full of rage now.
Are you up and above? Because you can get more
No.
rage.
I have 10.
Did
10
you-
or 10. 10's the max.
No, it's not. So
Oh, well,
if you take an extra rage, you now have
The extra
11
rage.
rage.
No, the extra rage I took put me to 10.
Okay. Okay. What's your rage rating?
8.
Okay. You should be more pissed off all the time. Just as a side note. All right, Victor,
I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time.
Okay.
2 claws
on Spider Bee.
on Spidey. There is. Oh wait, because
Something
5's
like
hit. So there is 5 then,
Okay.
and so I get 12.
It's looking really ragged right now.
Yeah, and then 2, 4, 5 again.
It hits.
So I roll the same dice pool.
Again, this is why I enjoy color coding my dice, so it's easy to pull out
It is easy.
specific things.
There's a lot of 3s in this batch. 6.
Okay. That doesn't seem like it does anything. You rake your claws across it, and it just sparks. Spider Bee is looking pretty beat up.
I'm gonna hit Spider
Next.
Bee.
Next turn, can I take rage?
You can use
for
rage.
Use rage, I mean? For
Yes.
added things? All right, I will.
I'm splitting my dice pool.
Okay.
Saving 2 for dodge. Whoa.
You can spend up to half of your rage rating in one turn.
Ooh.
All right.
2.
2 hits.
Yeah.
It's deeper than I thought.
And what you could do is with your other rage, if you want to default to a defense, you can take that entire pool and then dodge with it if you need to. Or
All right.
Did both go through?
yes.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Wow, that's a poor roll.
7.
It is barely hanging on. It's teetering back and forth off
got that
Keller.
drunk boxer.
Yeah. She basically rips off a leg again.
Woof.
Or another
I
leg.
like that.
All right, Blaze.
Because I have this extra rage and I want to use it, I'm going to go ahead and declare that I'm spending 2 rage for extra actions.
Okay.
So I'm going to start on B, and then
Okay.
later on we'll figure out what happens. And I did not attack particularly well. I got 6 to hit it, though.
That hits. That's pretty good.
Okay. And then claws.
I still can't believe I didn't, like, fall down in front of the spider and he stepped on my leg or something.
Yeah.
I botched. It was-
You're all right.
That is so many
That's excellent.
zeros that matter not at all. Damn you. Couldn't have been on
Nope.
a roll where they actually count for something. That's 8 damage.
That is barely enough to kill it.
Oh, good.
Barely. It's so 7.
Well, then I wait until the rest of my turn to figure
It
out.
falls down and then starts to dissipate.
Cool.
That leaves Dark Tree. That is a bad roll, too. He soaks it. All right. Spider. It goes after Seth this time. Soak 5 damage, Seth.
I cannot dodge.
No, it's a non-dodgeable attack.
Nah. So 5, you say?
Yes. And you're in Krynos, so
Yeah. 5 or 6?
5.
5.
Difficulties is
No.
6.
Difficulty, yeah.
Yeah.
6. 1, 2, 3.
2 levels go through. They're aggravated. And
Is that a star? That's a star, isn't it?
yeah,
That is a star.
it lays into your foot without all your toes, and you feel burning, like you're being cooked by a microwave.
Ooh, radiation again.
More radiation. I'm used to this.
Yeah. And leftover dice.
Okay, so I can.
I got 1. Is it me or you? I have 1.
Leftover rage points at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So if you save anything for defense, they're kind of just
okay.
gone.
Okay.
So, Mary.
So I have 2 attacks left, and
Yes.
I can take them on Spider A because
Yes.
it's still alive.
They're in close proximity.
Okay. If not, I can spend a turn getting there. 1, 2, 3. Only hit with 4 that time,
Okay.
and then did 5 damage.
It does not do anything.
Okay, well then let's try it again.
Are you
'cause-
clawing?
Yes.
It just
clawing.
does that shower of sparks.
That's fine. I have another one. Suck it, Mr. Spider.
Mr. Spider-Man.
Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to
Hit.
hit. Better. 7 damage. Not what I was
It
hoping.
does not look like it does much damage to it.
It's a little is better than none.
All right, Seth, we're back up the top. Now you're spending rage points this turn.
Yeah. I'm going to spend 2.
Okay. So this is your first basic regular attack.
Yep. And I'll claw at it again.
Okay. While you're spinning rage, you cannot split your regular dice pool.
Got it. All right. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Doesn't seem like it does a whole lot of damage. All right, that is Victor.
Okay. Gonna go with what I've been going with.
All right.
Got 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That does some damage.
And second roll. Gets 4.
Okay.
So it should be 7.
All right, it's looking pretty ragged. Still clicking. Doing its thing. Abigail.
I'm going to hit it
Okay.
with everything.
With a fist?
Sword.
Sword. 5.
5 hits. 4 roll over.
I don't know why I thought 5 rolled over.
We've been doing the taking the 1 to hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of how Exalted was, too. Especially with lots of dice.
It was too far. Ow. Okay. What happens if I have a lot of successes with 3 ones?
Nothing. As long
Okay.
as you have
As long as I have
successes.
successes.
Yeah.
The old system would have kicked your ass, but they got rid of that.
8.
8. It absorbs it.
Oh, you
Clunk.
bitch.
Right off of it. Sparks
Really?
shock. Yep.
What a
So
jerk.
It's got hard.
Sword's terrible.
Carapace.
You were going for a joint, but you ended up hitting like the bolt on the head.
Yeah.
What a bitch.
Yeah, they're literally made out of metal, as far as you can tell. That takes us to Blaze.
Kick it.
All right. I'm going to spend 1 point of rage for an extra action,
This is Sparta.
and
All the way down the
again with the clawing.
ramp.
It'll do some internal damage. Kicking.
Yeah. Or break your toe. Whichever.
7 to hit.
That hits.
I'm craving a cupcake. I don't know why.
We have no cupcakes.
Diabetes.
Heard you fail.
I know. I don't know. I want some cake in my mouth.
I like cake.
Just the so passive. I like cake. Like, because you look on this side, she's clearly concentrating on getting all of her dice together, but it's just the thought coming out. I like cake.
Multitasking.
Yes, I got 8 successes on that one.
All
8
right.
damage.
Okay.
Not what I wanted.
And you were spinning rage to
I
do.
was spinning rage.
Okay.
Yes.
Dark tree. That's actually not a bad roll for a change.
I know you're rolling dice, but how many gifts can someone have active at once?
Unless they contradict where it says, I think as many as you can get going, or if they last a whole scene.
Because
as long as
there's
you have
a-
gnosis for it, or willpower, or whatever it takes to activate them.
Yeah, no, because there's like the Philodoc's like Jaws of Justice, and then there's the Fenrir, the Git of Fenrir's like Ice Fangs or something like that, which both add 1 to your damage and lower the success that you need
Right.
by 1. And but like they have differing effects. Like the damage with the Git of Fenris, it's like it effectively becomes like colder damage. Where the I don't know necessarily what the term it's like what the type of beast, but effectively the Jaws of Justice become effectively like holy damage.
Okay. We'll have to read up on that. I don't know how many stackable stuff there is, because some specifically say no stacking,
Right. Here.
or up to a certain point.
Give me the book. I'll take a look at those too and see if they say like no stacking.
Look at the beginning of the gifts in case they have a blurb about it somewhere.
Yeah. Okay.
That would be the only thing. All right, it is Spider's turn. 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Abigail.
Dang it,
points
the
us-
one time I did not save any dodge dice.
You can't dodge it.
Oh, that's right.
So that is
If anything, it's a good thing you didn't save dodge dice then.
Yeah,
You would have been
that's
so
true.
pissed.
Yeah.
4 levels of damage.
Soak it. Don't just take
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Aggravated damage.
It's just my stamina, right? Oh, but I'm
Yeah,
in
straight
Chronos.
stamina.
Yeah, it's not an actually device it's activating, it's a gift or charm it's using.
And I'm sorry, what was the
Charm.
difficulty?
Difficulty is a
I think it's 6.
6.
5.
Because it's like 6 for
Yes.
bashing and aggravated, and higher
What
than
did
that
you
for something else.
Was it 5? You soak it all?
She got 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got 5.
yeah. Okay.
I was going to say, if it's 5, I really soaked
Yep.
it.
All right, we're leftover rage.
I
Seth?
shook that off.
And myself.
Yes. Die.
Shake
It's looking pretty ragged.
Shake it off.
1.
That's all it takes to hit. It's straight up damage.
Oh, -1 because I'm hurt.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Soaked it.
Uno, dos, 3.
All right.
All right, my turn.
Anybody else rage?
I spent 2.
Okay, so
Right,
goes
but I
to
get
Mary.
to go 1, and then
Yep.
you get to take your other one. Oh,
Yep.
wait. I don't want to roll all the dice yet. Hang on. Sorry. I'm excited. I like dice. To hit. I hit pretty damn well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to hit.
Yep.
And then. Damn it. 8 damage. No, yes, 8. 8, 8, 8.
Does a little bit. All right, Seth, back up to you.
All right, claw on that thing again.
Okay.
Do it. 3.
3 hits.
All right.
Kill it.
I'm trying.
Do it.
6.
Okay. 1 gets through. And we're back to you at the top of the round.
Kill it again.
Are you spending any rage?
Not this time.
Okay. Splitting dice pools or anything?
No. 4.
That hits. This thing is chittering and backing up a little bit and lunging forward.
Yeah, it's about to die. 4.
4 levels of damage.
4.
Is that it?
Yes.
All right, it soaked it. With
God.
straight on even up. All right, Victor.
Kill it!
I'm back to my terrible rolling ways.
I'm gonna do just one big hit.
Okay.
3. Wow.
3 hits.
That was sad.
Hey, that's a good one for me.
Kirk, I'm jealous of your wall-mounted, like, manual pencil sharpener.
Isn't that funny?
It's fantastic.
I've had that since I started gaming.
I love it.
And trying to sharpen with it on that thing, it just slides all around. It's actually
think-
no use to it,
Yeah.
other than just standing up. I guess if I clamped it down somewhere.
Yeah, you'd have to secure it or something.
I bought a house. I could probably put it on a wall now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You can do whatever you want with it.
Crazy.
You could even like put it over by the window so that it lines up, so so you're not raking your knuckles every time you spin it.
Yeah.
Gosh, that was like the worst in school. Like, like you bleed, your knuckles are
I
bleeding.
know, and I got like
And I used
I've
to
always
have
had
smaller
huge-
hands, too. Yeah.
No, the thing is, I've always had huge hands, so every time it's like, All right, Andrew, go sharpen your pencil, and you just hear this.
Well, that sounded like something far worse.
Why was the entire table shaking?
That's the size of my hand.
He was.
10.
That was a bad roll. It shudders and falls to the ground and then starts to dissipate.
Hey.
Finally.
Finally synced up with a bad soak.
Dun, 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 dun,
And it starts to
dun,
fade
dun, dun.
away slowly.
I kick it before it entirely
Clank.
materializes. It's cool.
This like ever so slightly brushed my head and bothered me.
Licked your
I
head.
got bit by a mosquito right here yesterday.
How does that work?
Their backyard is full of it rained and mosquitoes.
Yep.
All right, so you guys are about halfway down this huge hallway. Dax's feeling of being watched is gone.
Yeah, that's
things
the
have
first
been
thing I do
killed.
is I turn to look at him. I was like, you know, anything else? Because that was weird. No, we're good. Fine, let's go.
And you
Oh,
look-
my 3 toes really hurt.
Well, walk
Do
it off.
do we need to heal somebody?
Yeah, who took damage?
I
I think
did.
Seth
I'm
is the
fine.
one that got cooked.
Yeah, my foot
How
got
much
cooked.
damage? On a scale from bruised to incapacitated.
I'm just hurt.
Oh, you're fine. Let's go.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, you guys continue walking down. No one is coming up. Everyone has cleared past. You guys look back up and you see the sovereigns heading down now.
That's where I'm trying to
The
move
howling has
faster.
stopped. Okay. You guys eventually get down to the elbow, and it turns to a sharp left. Sorry.
Oh, I like going left better.
And when you get down there, you see a very long hallway. I guess it's just straight on. And
Right
as
up
you,
on the portal.
So we're coming down
it
from...
is not. We'll have to take a
Can I
picture
see
of
it
it.
really quick and then I'll hand it back to Kirk so we can send it. Okay, so I'm sorry. What?
We're coming down
You're
from the
coming
top
down. Yep.
and then making
it.
a left.
And you see a large pipe set up off the ground in these sort of braces with several other pipes around them. The lighting is way off in the ceiling. This thing is
Oh, okay.
over
So this
60
is
foot
seeing
tall.
it.
Yeah,
What we're seeing.
right.
Got it.
Yeah.
I was like, is that a room up there? And then I realized.
Does the pipe like start here or does it disappear into the wall?
It starts and it continues down the hallway, which
Okay.
seems to go on, and eventually it curves,
Okay.
but it doesn't look like it's curved.
This is bringing back
long enough.
fond memories of the area at the science center that had tubes everywhere that now has
I'm gonna-
spacecraft.
I'm going to activate heightened senses.
Okay.
So while you're saying that, Kirk, I looked up in this version of what those 2 gifts that I was thinking about.
Yeah.
They do not stack the way they would have in the previous edition because they've completely rewritten them to be completely different.
Are you going off the previous edition's gifts and stuff?
When I was doing the first one, yes, but I like these ones better. I like you can't heal this wound for wits plus my wits plus my survival days after I inflict it
Wow.
on you. And for the scene, for every success, success like for the over damage, you take that many -1 penalties.
Wow.
Then there's the other one
Painful.
where it's a +2 on attack and damage, and it's lowered, but it's only for those that have like fallen from like their original purpose, such as dark spiral dancers and things
Huh.
like that.
That's not bad.
But yeah, it's one of them is essentially smite evil, and the other one
Yeah.
is hamstring.
Yep. Very nice. Seth, did you get it yet? I
Yeah.
texted it to you. So you guys are coming down toward the tubing, the pipe. Put it up. All right. And there is a door to the left if you're going down the hallway. You don't see any other doorways.
As
in
far
the-
as
in
we can see the
yeah.
tunnel, that's the only one we see.
It's brightly lit. Yeah.
I opened the door.
You guys walk over.
Yeah.
You open this up, and it is a pretty good-sized room with a lot of equipment, a lot of electrical. It almost looks like some sort of control room. For
Is that
lack
the
of a better
room
term.
that's drawn in there?
There is at the top. It's a side view,
Oh, okay.
and just below that there is a doorway. And it looks like they kind of abandon it. but
Like
it's
abandoned
huge.
this control room.
Yeah,
you
like
think that's
a lot
why
of the
we
people were in this room that took off.
Okay, and when they heard the noise, they took off.
Can I,
Right.
real quick, like glancing around, like roll a computer to see like what exactly they're controlling here? Like what this looks like? Is there a basic design to this facility that I can get from this room?
Yes.
Yeah, I can roll that too. I'm actually going to recommend that we close the door so that if anything tries to sneak up behind us, they've got to at least come through the door. And just if anyone opens the door, just attack it. Don't waste it. Don't ask questions.
What if it's the sovereigns?
Don't waste time asking
Make a
questions.
perception alertness roll, everybody, when you walk in this room.
Good. Perception. What's the difficulty?
Difficulties of 5. It's not too bad.
So I get a difficulty of 2.
Correct.
I didn't botch this time. I only got 2, but I didn't botch.
Oh, I might have botched.
It's okay,
I did not
got-
botch.
I got 5.
5.
I got 1.
All right. The entire, all the walls, they're workstations all the way around with some computers, something on them. It's 96, so they're not the greatest looking computers.
They're big
Or
giant
98,
brains.
I'm sorry.
But we've moved beyond gigantic tape banks.
Correct. Correct. And there are also tables or workstations in the middle. Those are basically just large, big tables.
Oh, is that what this room is here? Is
Yes.
that what you- okay.
Yes. And Seth perks up and looks, and there are still 2 people in this room. And they're sort of like casually talking. You don't think they've seen you come in. The door's just kind of open. You guys kind of padded in. And
Padded?
these-
You mean like tromped in? We're giant.
Right,
Yes,
but
you
you
do
don't
have those
have
nice
shoes on.
pads on your feet.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
And we didn't say we kick open the door. We said open it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Let's
Sweet.
flank them.
Your toenails are clicking, but that's about it.
So you guys you can duck down easily and not be above the machinery. They're sort of looking at the far wall at their workstation.
Okay.
And they're
I'm
just
gonna-
talking about something.
I'm going to look at everybody and like try to get a signal going where we're going to flank them. Are they sitting right next to one another?
Yes, they're sitting at the far end right next to each other.
Makes sense. I'll go right.
I go left because I like going left.
I'm actually just walking straight up to them.
And Seth, is your
I'm going to jump over the machines.
I say I was more interested in getting a look at the machines than the people. So to be
that would be a dex and athletics to jump over the machines. Are you going to land on them, or are you going to?
Yeah, quietly land on them.
Okay, then that is dex. Yeah, dex and athletics. What's your stealth?
Stealth is a 2,
What's your athletics?
3.
Then dex and stealth as you're leaping up onto it.
Oop. Difficulty?
Boy.
Huh?
7.
3.
3 successes. He does jump up and land pretty quietly, and you hear them talking about something. They're just nonchalantly talking about the heart being moved up in a few days. And Seth, you're the one that can hear this. The rest of you, didn't get good?
I got 3.
You got 3?
I only got 2.
So you hear this too. You kind of hear them just talking, bantering back and forth, talking about something, hope they don't damage it before it gets here.
So I'm going to use Visage of Fenris,
Okay.
and I'm going to come right up behind them, and just using my size and ability of just what is the heart?
What is that?
So I have to roll.
Is
Well, I have persuasion to back you up if you need it.
Oh no, it's fine. They're fucked.
I think it's strength and intimidation.
No, for the gift for Visage of Fenris, it's charisma plus intimidation, and it just depends on my successes. So basically, if they're grew or not, so I got 4.
4. They turn and look right in your eyes, and they both back up against the machinery as they start looking at the rest of you all. And they are not freaking out like normal, like they should be.
Probably used to seeing us. Well, versions of us.
Maybe. Seth, what are you doing? You're kind of looming over everything.
Just going to sit here and look menacing.
Okay. Okay. How many successes did you get to intimidate? 4?
Yeah, and to affect non-grow, I literally just need 1.
Yeah. They. It's the magnet. The magnet's being brought here.
You didn't say magnet. You said heart.
That's the heart of the thing.
Define thing.
It's the thing we're building here. It's the thing they're building here.
I bring like my claw just like right between their heads and just kind of let it rest and go, you need to speak clearly and in short sentences.
It's the thing we're building. It's the experiment, the great experiment. And the other guy's like looking back, like, what?
I'm going to whisper down to him, kill one of them. Make the other one talk.
Strength and intimidation, Seth. Your Krynos strength and intimidation should be in that first column.
Yeah.
Talents.
All right. Difficulty?
6.
8.
The guy who's not talking pees himself, and the other guy like looks up over Victor to you standing back there, and he kind of just it's the collider. It's the matter collider we're building.
What?
It's the Norda collider we're building here.
Yeah, okay. That sounds about
Okay.
right for giant curved pipe in the wall.
Right. That's what I was going to check. Like, do I need to do some kind of like intelligence check to know if my character knows that?
Right,
is
that's I'm not sure.
science.
Intelligence and science.
Hey, I've got.
I have a point in science.
Because back
I got
then, I
two.
don't know if
Right, I'm not
colliders
sure
were
that-
being
yeah.
talked
Yeah.
about too much.
I have 2.
So do I.
Roll those 2.
I got 6 successes.
I got 3.
I got
What's-
2.
what's
I
the
only
difficulty?
I only have intelligence.
Difficulties. Well, yeah.
I did a 7.
I'm assuming 7.
Sevens. Yeah,
Okay.
I have
Because
no idea.
if it was, I had 2 10s and 2. So
that does it. That does it. All right. The 5 or mores know what a matter collider is.
Okay, I got 3 5s or more, but that's it.
5 or more successes.
Oh, no.
Know what this is, and with 6, you know that what he's talking about is the center magnet that they that can't be jostled too much, so they're bringing it in somehow. It's very delicate. It's the heart of the machine.
is the heart already here, or is it on its way to this facility?
It's coming up the river in a couple days. They're shipping it to the Permalab facility in Peevely, which is down the road.
Okay.
Permalab is Dow Chemical in our world.
At this point in time, I'm going to flip on Truth of Gaia,
Okay.
because now he's actually giving me information, and I don't feel like listening to lies. Because if you lie, you die. And this is why I have so much willpower, because it's spend 1, get this, for a day.
Yep.
All right. Okay, I need a new line of question here. Who's overseeing the project?
I have no idea. Besides Permalab, I assume. I don't know who's in charge. I'm just here to align the buckling, the clamps on the C section of part whatever. And the other guy's like,
Where's the device?
Well, we know where the device is. The device is the hydrogen collider, the collider. And ooh,
But where
what,
exactly is it?
What kind of particles are you colliding?
I have no idea. I'm here to.
You're working on an accelerator
I'm working
on
on
a collider
this section.
and not knowing what the whole thing does.
He turns around and points to the schematics that are on a screen that show exactly what he's responsible for. And it looks like there's cameras at each of the links or whatever he's working on around wherever it is.
Print that screen.
Okay. You hear a zzz, 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 printer going off.
We have to tear the little holes off the side.
I hate those. Rage!
With my other hand, I rest it on the guy who's
My
not talking's
claws.
side, like because my hand's like the size of his torso, and I just kind of bring it up there and I go, "Is he working on the same project with you, or does he have his own section?"
You're talking to the guy.
The one who's actually, because we have
Right.
pants shitting terror
Right.
and someone who's talking. So the pants shitting terror, I'm talking about him
Okay.
to the guy who's talking.
He's working on the leveling system that throughout the whole thing. And the guy like points to his display, and it looks like levels set up for different things all the way around.
Where's the dirt coming from?
Thank you. That was in my
Like,
brain
I'm
needs too.
stalking around in the bed. Like, I'm bored. So, yeah, that just
right.
happens.
I grab him and go, the pants shitting guy go, "You will print all of your notes, and you will answer her question."
Yes, dirt.
Because I don't know about the dirt.
I thought we gave you the heads up.
Yeah, we
The
kind of-
vaguest.
Yeah, it's.
He turns around and starts like clacking on his board, and then like faints.
I'm holding him. Just
Yeah.
is it printing?
Yes. It's printing out.
I let go.
Thump. Falls on the ground. The other guy kind of looks over. Please don't kill us.
We won't if
I'm
you
just a worker bee.
cooperate.
I just work here.
Hey, answer the
They
question.
don't pay this
Right.
well.
Where is the dirt coming from?
The dirt, it's coming from the digging they're doing. They haven't completed digging it yet.
So down farther.
Way down farther.
All right. Are we done
Like-
yet?
All the way.
Let's go.
Blam! The doors kick open. The sovereigns are here.
I'm out. We have what we came here for. Let's go.
I grabbed the printer paper and where are we putting this? Does anybody have a bag? A satchel?
What'd you guys find? Or what'd you guys find? This is
Nothing.
the female sovereign.
She sounds sexy.
Yeah.
Talks too much.
I'm gonna jump down and
Oh,
kill
the
those two
opposite of
dudes.
sexy.
Okay.
I will actively stop you.
Nah, I don't want the sovereigns to have their information.
I actively stop you if you're going to do that.
All right.
So, like, you could be hopping down, and we could have it as like I stand up and catch you, or if you want, we could have a tussle.
No tussles. No tussles.
Okay.
Just nose to nose.
Yeah.
We need him. No, we don't. Blah.
But why?
They're innocent. They don't know what they're working on.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But there's no need to. Fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm like standing in the
fuck
door,
it.
like.
Fine. I'll walk with you.
All right.
I'm going to.
Perception and alertness.
Okay.
Everybody.
Yes, everybody. Difficulty is 7.
Woohoo! I got 2.
I got
2?
one.
Well, I got one.
Dark
Just a
tree.
second.
Especially heightened senses.
What'd you say?
Your
7?
Difficulty is
So
7,
4.
so it's a 5 for you. Or
4.
it's a, free.
For the record, I'm like standing in the door, holding it open, waiting for you guys to leave the room.
6.
6? Okay. He perks up all of a sudden and looks like toward the door to the sovereigns who are bickering between each other about something. We should move on. No, we should move. What did they find? I don't know what they found. The rest of you are just hearing them bickering, but Dax slowly starts walking toward the door. Going, what is that? Even Darktree doesn't hear it. So they're bickering. They're in the doorway. How are you guys going to get past them if you're moving toward it?
I
The
turned
printer
to
stops.
Julia grabbed or Abigail grabbed the paper and
Am I saying this is a? Am I saying this is like a what? What is that? Like I'm worried about it? Or?
Yeah, you don't know. There's a weird sound all of a sudden. It's low. Most people aren't hearing it, but it's making your ears go crazy with the heightened senses.
Didn't you bond a backpack or something?
I do.
And Abigail is slowly folding this
Can we give it to one of you guys?
accordion paper back up.
You put it in the backpack.
Can I unbond my backpack and then?
In this form, you can use your backpack.
Okay.
yeah. So then it can go inside my rucksack.
Okay.
So yeah.
So they're in the doorway. Where
and
Right.
did I take it back?
I
No,
yeah.
it's
So
in front of Julie.
real
Okay.
quick. So I turned
I'm
to
sorry.
the 2 little science worker bees
Yes.
and
He's down the ground holding his friend.
yeah. I told him like, you stay in here for the next day and you do not come out.
All right. The X's in the room are where the technicians were,
Okay.
and the O's are the sovereigns.
Okay. There is distance between. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
So I tell the technicians that, and then
He kind of like shakes his head up and down. Yes.
because if you leave, I won't stop anyone from killing you.
Cuts this view to him like peeking over at the top of computers at the sovereigns who are like punching each other and looking around and drooling. Shakes his head yes and slowly goes back down.
Okay. I go
I'm-
up to the sovereigns and
Perception and alertness.
I kind of just want to walk through them.
Right. That's like I kind of just want to push my way through them.
3.
We're
3?
ready to move on.
3.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty is a 6.
Oh, I got 3.
You all notice.
5.
Yeah. You all. Yeah. Yours is what? Your difficulty was what? 3.
Yeah.
Seth.
Yeah.
You guys all notice Darktree is tensed up, like he doesn't want to move near them, or he's
That's-
actually kind of
okay.
lowered down
That's
just a
fine.
little bit.
So
So you guys are marching
Yeah.
forward.
Right.
Yeah, we're just
and
so-
in that case, can we like? I'm gonna I'm gonna get in front of him or
so-
run
Right.
to a
Okay,
side.
so-
Let him
or,
get this behind us.
So real quick, Visage of Fenris is still up. It does affect Grau, or is it Garu?
Garu.
So it affects Garu, and so it's like do we go off my first roll, or do I have to make a new roll against them because now they're here?
To intimidate them,
Right.
Pure Breed comes into this
That's what I have.
Come to
factor
play
a
for
lot
this.
more. Yeah.
Okay.
With Guru interactions, unless it specifically says it gives you a bump with other werewolves.
Can I use mine? Pure.
Does it say it's used in challenges?
So what it does is it just states that the roll is the difference in that I have to beat is the difference in our level. So like if they're like level 4 and we're level 1, so that comes into play.
Okay.
But it is considered a social thing, so
Okay.
I guess Pure Breed
Yeah.
would.
Pure Breed would help with this if you have it.
Right. So I got a 2. So
Okay. Their levels are 4 and 5, and there's 1 6,
okay.
and you guys are 1.
right.
So-
So you need at least 5 to affect everybody.
No, I would need at least a 10 because it's double.
Oh,
As you're walking toward them, Rising Smoke and Dull Knife both kind of look back toward the door, and you hear them go, "Did you hear that?" And the other one goes, "Yeah." And they step out into the hallway. They were toward the middle, and they start
I'm gonna
looking back
say-
toward the elbow.
I'm gonna say, guys, I think I know what they hear.
What
Not
is-
especially what it is, but I hear it too. Let's wait. Let's give it a second.
Blue
I
Sky,
wanna get
Wild
trapped
Beast.
in here if
they
something's
they go out
coming.
into the hallway too, and they're
Yeah.
looking at the elbow. It's like, no, and they're kind of like they're not looking at the elbow, but they're looking at their friends who are looking in that direction.
Okay. So everyone who's in, I'm basically commanding them out of the room.
Okay, it's Growling Bear, and
That's fine.
talks too much. Takes from the sky. I'm sorry. And
And-
she's a level 5.
That's fine.
He's
What
level
does
6.
Pure Breed do? Does that give me more dice? Does that lower the rating?
That gives you dice.
Okay, so I need to roll some more dice.
And Blaze, do you have it?
I have 1.
In purebred,
Yeah.
I've got 4.
I've got 3.
I can always throw my
Each
dad's
point
name.
adds an extra die to formal challenges such as rank challenges and social roles involving other guru.
Yeah, this would be a rank challenge. So it's,
So it's an extra die. Yeah.
Okay, so 9. So I wouldn't. So let's see. So I wouldn't affect the 6. So their alpha guy. I wouldn't affect him.
That's Growling Bear.
But everybody else.
Takes from Sky. She kind of moves to the side, and he just stands there, and you can feel the hatred coming off of him as you just walk past.
Oh, I don't walk past. I walk up to them and command them out of the room.
She moves to the side so you can go by. He doesn't move at all. He's just locked eyes on you.
I'm just gonna go.
I say we're on either side of Darktree, and we're
Yes.
walking around.
Okay. He go
Like,
if you're going.
he's stopped and
Right.
face to face with him. We're walking around them and out the door.
Okay.
But we make sure to stay on either side of Darktree
Okay.
so that he's between us at least.
You're probably going to have to grab him to get him to move.
And that was my
That's
plan.
what we'll do.
Yeah. No.
Another perception alertness roll.
For all of us.
Difficulty 6. Yep.
5.
2.
7. 5? Who got the 5?
Me.
I did as well.
The 2 that were listening on the sovereigns, they've got their heads cocked and their ears are up. 5s and 6s start to hear it now. And it is a weird baritone hum almost that seems to be coming from the elbow. So you're not sure if it's the sound coming down the thing.
Or from the other direction.
Yeah.
Just reverberating.
Right. It's acoustics in here are crazy. So you're still in the room.
Yeah.
They've all cleared out, and he's just standing there.
Okay. I'm staring at him, just like, I'm not going to let a coward strike my back again. Leave.
That's going to be a willpower point.
There's more important things, guys. Something's happening out here.
Yeah, but I don't hear it.
I've heard it twice, and I'm a little nervous.
Yeah. I've heard it once and I'm nervous.
Yeah. He spends a willpower point not to do anything, and he's just looking at you. All right.
Can I chop his head off now?
You're out of the room, right?
No.
Oh, you're still staying in there? Then it's you two and him. And
Yeah, because we're already out with Darktree.
Takes from Sky is standing back to his back.
I'm
All right.
going to start creeping my way to the elbow.
Okay.
I'm facing the other direction.
Yeah, that's fine. I was going to suggest somebody watch the other way.
Okay.
Watch our asses. I'll go to the head. So I'm going to kind of creep up.
Okay. Another perception alertness. Darktree is looking in both directions. He's looking.
Yeah, I'm assuming
the
the
elbow and back.
acoustics suck.
Yeah, I want to go further down, so I'm like stepping a couple steps towards the deeper in instead of out.
Four.
I got 2.
4.
2.
2. You can't pinpoint anymore. You don't know where it's coming from. You think it's coming from the elbow, but you're not sure. It's changed harmonics. Like it's
gone down like a
higher pitched now.
higher pitched. Okay. So I'm going to take 2 steps back and perception to see if it goes back up.
Okay. The 2 sovereigns that have been listening to this whole time, they cock their heads the other way. They're like, "Did you hear that? Changed. It's pitching up."
I just want to see if it's maybe reacting to me being closer to it or not.
Another one goes, "I hear it now."
Okay.
And
So
they're all facing the
my
elbow.
direction. Okay, so I'm going to take 2 steps back and see if I hear it change pitches again. Yes. Nope.
Takes from Sky. Suddenly she perks up in the room. She goes, "I hear that now." And Growling Bear slowly turns to her. "What?"
Cold.
I have a hoodie in
What
my
were you doing?
car.
I'm taking 2
Did you-
steps back and percepting to see if I hear it go down or up pitches.
Okay.
According to like where we're at, it could mean
What
something.
are you guys doing in the room?
Oh, I'm not leaving. I am not leaving the room until, Polar Bear does. So
I'm going to say enough of this, and I'm going to walk
3.
out.
Okay, Seth, you did hear the pitch change too.
Yeah.
3.
3. It doesn't change.
Okay, so it stays high.
It's ramped up and it's staying there.
Okay, cool. So it's not.
Since I have heightened senses, can I try to more closely pinpoint this thing?
Yeah, when you go out in the hallway, you think you're pretty sure it's coming from the elbow.
Which is where I'm headed,
Right.
by the way.
Abigail's down there.
I'm gonna
Darktree
yell
started.
back, Victor, come on, let's get with our pack.
Well, half your back is facing the other direction right now, but that's fine. We're all
But you
out
guys
in
are
the
on the hallway.
Yeah.
So you were walking toward the elbow.
No, I was walking back just
Oh,
2
backing up.
steps, but I'll continue forward once it doesn't change pitch. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a proximity deal.
No, it's not, and it's
Okay.
It's You're starting to feel it through your feet now.
Ugh, okay.
Like whatever the vibration is getting heavier or more intense. All right. Growling Bear is still not moving anywhere.
Cool. Still staying there too.
And she doesn't seem to be doing anything about the situation. She's just kind of got her head's turned, but she's got her hand on his back. Perception alertness, everybody. Difficulty's now 4.
Oh,
Still a 1.
There we go.
6.
I got 4.
I got 3.
6.
Yeah.
6.
Oh, this isn't depth perception based. This
No,
is
it's not.
hearing. So
All hearing.
So would all of my dice pool work then?
Yes.
Except
I've been rolling
minus
the-
your wound penalty still.
Not if he's got the...
Yeah. No,
Oh, your resist pain.
yeah.
still
My
up.
stuff
Yeah.
lasts for a real long
Yeah.
time. Oh man, I could have been hearing this.
The other ones, it's like when you're hearing something for so long, it's like it's
You
not...
get used to it.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have a 5.
Okay.
And I have 4 this time.
You suddenly hear this all of a sudden, like whatever she's listening, your ears start automatically like hitting that direction. She's like, she leans into him and says, "It's getting louder," and he's still, I don't know if he's not hearing it or not. Not sure. The people out in the hallway, the 2 sovereigns, they start getting down on like a football crouch thing, and they're facing toward the thing. It's getting closer.
With a 4, do I hear it well enough to like be sure that it's coming from that? This is the first time
Correct.
I've rolled well enough to be like, okay, fine,
Correct.
I'll turn around.
You think you? Right. It's reverberating nicely where you're standing with the pipe and everything. You think it's sympathetic vibrating as well. But yes, you think it's coming from the direction she's
in
pointed
that
in.
case, I go
Join me.
over, stand by
over.
her. Yes.
All right, Dark Tree.
What, you don't want me to fight it alone?
Dark Tree starts doing this, like moving his head, like he's trying. He's lost it again. But
Well,
you
I think
all are
like the
starting to
4 of
feel
you
it
are
now.
together now. I'm the one that's
Well, we're all in
alone.
the
Yes.
hallway, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're only a couple
And if
steps
I
away.
see that he's still like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure that he comes with me because we're still surrounded by sovereigns, so that I want
Yeah.
him within arm's reach.
The sovereigns all start slowly moving down toward the elbow again, all together except for the 2 that are in the room.
Yeah, and I'm moving to catch up with her with
Dark Tree.
So they've moved out in front of you guys.
Okay.
In front of me, too.
Yeah, they're slowly advancing toward whatever this is.
Whatever, let them be front lines.
And some of them, 2 of them keep like looking up toward the ramp and back toward the wall and back up to the ramp, like they're not sure if it's coming down from the top or what. All right, Abigail, you can put yourself on there somewhere. The circles are all the sovereigns, who are much more closer to the elbow. V is Victor, DA is Dax, and DT is Dark Tree.
I'm an A.
I'll take a picture of this for you, Seth.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I am.
Nice and subtle.
Okay. Then I'm in
right.
between. Since the sovereigns are all in front, I'm in between Abigail and Dark Tree.
You're still hanging out?
Yeah, no, it's one of those like things. It's like I feel like I'm just like bringing stuff to a grinding halt, which I'm like saying like if he's not moving, skip me, because I'm not moving until he does.
Okay.
Because I mean, like he literally killed me like what 15 minutes ago.
Not even that.
Yeah, it's too fresh for me to, like I said, turn my back to him. And at this point in time, I'm still debating whether or not I just jack him in the face.
I was ready to cut his head off.
Yeah, I know. There's
Who am
what
I?
there's very much what the player wants and what the character wants at this point.
Yeah.
The player wanted to take both those shotguns while he was pinned to the ground, put them to his head, and just go click.
All right, another perception awareness. Alertness.
Everyone?
Difficult to 5, yeah.
5, you said?
Yeah.
I still got 3.
5.
4.
5.
Okay.
I can't tell if anybody hears me.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right.
I got 2.
We didn't. You should keep repeating.
Did you get 5?
I got 5.
Are you sure?
I thought you got 5.
Yeah. Toots.
All right. The 5 sovereigns take off toward the elbow like they're picking up, they're setting up defensive line in case something's coming down. But the 2 are still focused on the wall. Wherever you guys want to put yourself, you can put yourself. It's a little bit of a jog, but you can get there fast.
Are we moving ourselves again?
Yes. Seth, you're in front of the doors. Do you want to move up farther?
No, I'm gonna stay there in case
Something bad happens.
brown fart bear decides to do anything. I can come in from behind.
Okay. And the Krenos, who's standing behind him, she is leaning out the door now, looking down toward down the hallway in the same direction everyone's gone.
Erase my old one.
Yeah.
Blaze, do you just want me to put you close to me?
It has
Well,
gotten
hang on. It
considerably
depends on where
louder
Dark Tree goes.
all of a sudden.
Okay, because I moved myself kind of almost in front of the pipe, but forward.
Okay. He will move up with Abigail.
Then I'm going to put myself in line with them.
And it's gotten louder, and now it's vibrating. So everyone pretty much hears it. And you're also seeing dust start to sift down from the construction or whatever it is. And the tube, which Darktree is standing next to, is actually vibrating with whatever resonance it's coming up.
Okay.
Wits, dex and wits, and roll one die.
Yay, initiative.
That was me mad at my roll.
I did half as well as I did last time on that die roll, which is literally the worst that I can roll.
I hit the other side of the spectrum.
It's cool.
All right.
Too. I didn't. Well,
12.
I'm the same as you.
12, who's got any higher?
No, I have lower
18.
than that.
18.
Because I maxed that roll.
Remember that time I got 10 last time? I got 9 this time.
I got 11.
16s, 15s, 14s,
No.
13s,
No.
12s.
At least your
Dex.
bad rolls are on initiative.
It's
Yeah.
true. It's true. That's
and
not a
not during
botch when it's initiative.
Battle
Dex.
like me.
Dex, you're on 12,
Yeah.
11, 10.
Me, I'm 11.
9. Wow. Yeah. Right, dex plus wits
Yeah.
plus... Oh, wait. Oh, plus 1. 10. 10. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's 8 when I'm in this form.
All right.
No, I'm sorry. 9. I can't math.
That's
My dex plus wits is 8. Plus 1 is 9.
Yes.
Yes.
You sure?
Yes. Positive.
+1?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Victor, it is your turn, and you hear the sound, and everything is reaching a crescendo. It's getting louder and louder and shaking things. The computers start blinking on and off.
Oh, yay. I think the magnet's here.
I'm just going to...
The guy back behind stands up all of a sudden. Oh my God.
You dumb fuck.
Ask him if it's the
Dumb,
magnet.
dumb.
He didn't
fuck.
look anywhere. He didn't look towards you guys. He's looking like around the sound.
Yeah, I know, but there was the possibility that,
No one would know he was
Brown
here.
Bear was, not going to go for it. So I do think, you dumb fuck, and I put I'm just going to take what would be my dice pool, and I'm going to put it all into defense.
Okay. All right. Those of you in the hallway, the wall at the elbow facing toward the pipe explodes inward toward you all. Where's the map at?
Ooh.
The entire wall, not just a part of it. Crumbles. Part of it, like the center part of it, sort of disappears, like it's being eaten.
Is it another one of those worms?
You've never seen anything like this.
Right? Didn't we fight a worm before?
We fought a
slug.
giant slug.
Slug, yeah.
The wall crumbles and falls apart. Some of it shatters out toward you guys. It doesn't hit anybody. And it looks like the rest of it starts turning like a clock. And then it shreds apart. And this disc that is 60-foot diameter pushes forward with its spinning at a high rate, a very high rate.
Okay.
It is Dex's turn. You've never seen anything like this. It's unbelievable. And you're not sure if it's mechanical or if it's what it is.
I'm just going to hold position,
Okay.
save the dice.
All right, Abigail.
I don't know if I know how to react to this.
That's kind of what everybody's like. What is going on?
What is the actual mechanics of holding?
You're just delaying until you want to go, and then if you don't go at the end of the turn, you get to do whatever you want.
Okay,
Then it snaps back in order.
That's
There's no-
happening.
Okay, Blaze.
Especially because I'm pretty close to where it did it, right? I didn't actually.
Yes, you are pretty close to it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be pretty like what?
Dead.
Like, where did it go? Where was it?
It's
Here.
Yep, that's
okay.
it.
Okay. Ooh.
So it just looks like a giant spinning disc of terror.
Yeah, it's moving so fast you can't make out what the surface looks like, but it looks pretty flat, like a drill or not a drill, a radio saw that's spinning. It just looks super smooth.
Okay. I'm also in the
Right.
stance. So-
Those of you close to the sovereigns, you hear one of them scream out, "Veliki Creek,"
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Darktree.
and
Which is that?
it's Bosnian. They stop and they're frozen as this thing comes lumbering toward them. So, Victor,
Can I? Oh.
you hear the shattering of rock, and when it happened,
And
Growling Bear starts looking back toward the door.
but he hasn't gone through the door yet.
No.
I stay where I am.
Okay. All right.
Can I activate persuasion to get the?
Then you would go before him if you're.
Oh, that's true.
So if you want to activate, you can activate it because you delayed your action.
Yeah. Okay. I won't. I was just hoping to get
Okay.
the
Any of the delays?
sirens out of the way.
They're gone. All right. The drill hesitates for just a moment when it breaks the wall, and then it launches forward this huge for lack of a better term, it looks like a slinky that's been compressed with a huge spinning disc on the front, and it lurches forward. And two of the sovereigns that are staying there, like, shred and explode at the same time.
Ooh.
Good thing you didn't go stand up with
This
them.
thing is
Good D, everyone.
in that case, I start backing up.
Yep.
Yeah, say, how far did it get out?
Like, they're shocked.
I think we're gonna dive back into that room,
no, we're
or just backwards.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep running that way because I'm not sure that that room is gonna be any easier to get out
Yeah,
of.
that's
as
true.
This thing blocks the
I didn't think
tunnel.
about that.
I don't want to be trapped in a room. I'd rather have somewhere to run.
Right.
No, it makes sense. Like, or would you run around and start going up?
That's gonna depend on where you are and how far into the tunnel this thing gets. Because if I don't think I can get you out, I'm not leaving you here.
Yeah, because you're our pack.
So if you're still in the room and you haven't left and we don't have time to get around it, I'm going the other way.
All right.
Ditto. I agree with that.
Okay, and it's not.
It lurched forward 40 feet in a split second, pretty much.
Right. Okay. So I don't think that it is that is moving faster than I think we can get you out of that room and past
through
it,
it.
before it becomes dangerous. So I start backing up. If Dark Tree's still behind me, we're
Ditto.
pushed back at least to the level of the doorway.
Okay.
And then I'm like, okay. And then I'm looking at him to see where he's going, what's going on.
So you guys are all like right here.
Yes.
Okay.
Right outside the door, trying
Right.
to.
And when it breaks free, black smoke starts coming out from whatever engines are powering this thing. And it looks like it's spraying oil on the walls as well.
Ooh.
And it's steaming.
Well, yeah, it's got to
Hot.
lubricate its way through the rock.
Yep.
I
All right, Dax.
hate everything about it. I hate it.
So Dax, right now, to give you an idea, it's
Yeah.
so to your, if you're facing the drill, to your right, you've got Talks Too Much and Growling Bear, then me. We're all just kind of like in a line.
Right inside the door.
Right. Then
Yeah.
then just in the general area around you, you have Abigail, Darktree, and
Blaze.
Blaze.
Blaze, yeah.
And you are, I don't know if that was 40 feet, then you're about 100 feet away
much?
from the drill.
100 feet away from the drill.
Yeah.
And we know petting its face is a bad day.
Yes.
Yes.
And if we run
My
the
back
opposite
hurts.
direction, is that taking us back out of the tunnel?
No, it would take
No.
us deeper into the tunnel.
Yeah.
I don't think we can get past it to get out.
Yeah, we don't have
with
time.
all of our people before it blocks that tunnel entrance. Rather, I'm not willing to
Then-
risk it.
Agreed.
I'm going to start moving down the tunnel.
Okay. Just as far as
The
you're
doorway?
allowed.
Do you want to move back to the doorway? Is that where you guys are all rallying?
Well, no, he's already at the doorway.
I
Okay.
was in front of the doorway. And,
Yeah, that's where we're
Yeah.
congregated right now.
And
We're all
I'm
basically
just gonna,
standing there.
as I turn to go, I'm gonna say, Victor, we gotta go, and I'm gonna go as far as I can the opposite direction.
Okay.
So farther down the tunnel, not back towards
Yeah.
the ramp,
Yeah.
away from the machine directly.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
All right. That is Abigail.
Yeah, I think that if Victor's been warned, and we're gonna, I'm gonna probably head towards
Follow Dax.
follow
down the
Dax
tunnel.
down the
Dax,
tunnel.
okay.
Yeah, because
Blaze.
I'm waiting for him, but I'm encouraging Darktree to go that way.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Dark
way.
Tree takes off. The Growling Bear and Rising Smoke both back out and look shocked at this thing. And they say the same thing, the same phrase. And
what
she
does it mean?
looks like she starts to cry. She's freaked out. Veliky Crete.
Okay, so where are they?
They're right in the doorway. They just literally take a step out and look and see this thing, and they freeze. And I don't mean like pausing. I mean like they tense up. Hackles go up on their backs.
Are they the only two sovereigns that are still standing in this hallway?
No, they're still. Where'd they go?
I say, I thought you only killed like two of them.
Correct.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
there
they're
are,
still-
So the rest of them are still up forward?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I put too many on there.
We match in number now because now there's 5.
Yep.
Yeah, you're still a lot stronger than we are. In
All
terms of XP and things.
Yes, but all but one of them are scared of me.
It's fair.
All right.
I'm looking at you like, we gotta go.
That we're back up at the top. Victor, it's your turn.
I look at you and tell you to go.
You still haven't seen it yet, have you?
No,
Okay.
but
Your whole pack goes
Yeah.
Scooby Dooing past the door like.
I'm gonna pull out a little pocket mirror and I'm gonna dive into the Umbra.
Okay.
So that's just a straight Gnosis roll.
That is a Gnosis roll. And the gauntlet is a 9.
I got 2.
2 successes.
That'll
That
take you a
takes you
minute.
30 seconds to transfer.
As soon as I see him disappear, I take off after the others. Because
All right.
I'm not following him in, and he's out
All right,
of the
he's
situation. So
slowly shimmering,
that's cool.
phasing out. All right.
Hopefully there are no spiders.
The drill. Where's the paperette?
I get to see what that drill really is.
If you die screaming in terror, I'm sorry.
Again,
warned ya.
this will actually be my fault if I die. Like 100%. Don't wait up. Don't feel bad.
As Blaze catches up to me, I just whisper, "Man, it was nice knowing that guy."
I'm looking at Darktree going, what is that word they keep saying?
That's a good thing you can have.
I don't speak Jawa.
And I'm only sounding aggravated because I'm not aggravated, but I'm running. It's less aggravation and more being, running while talking.
All right, this thing takes a sharp turn and starts going up the ramp.
Oh shit.
Very quickly because it's the mechanisms that it is running on look like tractor treads that run down the length of it. So they are moving while this thing. So it seems to be like turning as it's going as well. And when it turns, the segments open up, and the 3 sovereigns that are standing there are sprayed with whatever grease oil is coming out there, and they start shrieking. It's a lot of damage. And Dax. This thing takes up off the ramp. So you guys are seeing the sides of it. It is this silvery, metally looking contraption that's made out of lots of segments.
All right, since it's running up the other way,
Correct.
I'm going to stop and ask everybody if they think we should go down the hole it just made.
Well, it's not out of it entirely
Correct.
yet, but I'm willing
Oh,
to stand
it's
here
not?
and wait to
No.
see what happens.
No. And there's a lot more dirt, and the concrete above you starts to crack and everything when it comes through this thing.
Oh.
Like whatever drilling it was supposed to do smoothly, it just kicked it in high gear.
In that case, then, I'll just keep going the way I'm going.
Okay. Abigail?
Yeah, I'll keep.
Okay, you see this thing start sliding up the...
Yeah, at
the
this
ramp.
point, like all of you guys could effectively run off map.
Yeah,
Yeah. Blaze, same thing.
same thing. Although I am asking Darktree, what did they call that?
Great worm.
Oh, descriptive.
This is looks like the thing that happened back in our original home cairn
Oh.
when the worm busted up through the ground and swallowed up people.
So,
When I hear him say that, can I sense worm?
Yes.
do you really want
Is that
to?
necessary? Maybe. I mean,
It's a
do
great
you think
worm.
It's necessary?
Is it necessary?
I wonder
Is
if I
it
sense-
mind crippling? Like, yeah.
You can try it. The power starts to fluctuate down the hallway you guys are going down, the tunnel, flickering in some of the fixtures pop. Go ahead and roll. Or do you have to roll for that, or is it just a spendinosis? And
Yeah, I'm checking it.
especially with your heightened sense on.
Yeah, it might hurt. But hey.
Perception plus occult.
Yeah.
Difficulty depends on the concentration. 3.
So 0 then.
Yeah. Difficulty depends on the concentration and strength of the worm's influence.
All right.
So
But my perception's -3.
if it was 3, it would be 0. So, like, unless you roll a 1,
Yeah, no botches. All right, yeah, so 4.
that's not bad. Yes, this entire place has taint, but it's not as much as you would expect being in a worm base, I guess.
Not as much as when I got covered in the dirt on the train.
Correct. It feels very precise. Like whatever this might be would be tainted in certain areas or on certain aspects, but it's not all covered in goo or whatever that stuff was you smelled before. The diesel coming out of the thing, the smoke and the oil definitely smells of the worm, but like the piping doesn't and the hallway really doesn't at all, which is weird. And you're back by the doorway, or did you pass on back? Did
Oh,
you
no,
get
we're
everyone's past it?
Oh yeah, no, they've all booked it past the doorway.
And you're still in there.
I'm in the Umbra now in that room,
Correct.
and now I walk out into the hallway, probably with a little bit of like a slight jog, like, all right, what's going on? Do I see a worm here in the Umbra?
When you transfer, normally if it's a slow transfer, it feels like you're pushing through like fake spider webs. So it's an actual membrane. But as you get closer and closer to the Umbra, you are actually standing in roots and dirt and stone. So as you're transforming through, instead of being able to stand there, you have to start wiggling and moving to not be trapped in the stone where you're at. Because this is all fresh, so there's not much impact on the spirit world yet.
Oh, okay.
At least the room you're in. So there's not much of it inside that you're able to see. It's like it would be loose dirt. So your head that's sticking out in the hallway is free, but the rest of you seems to be semi-buried.
Okay, and I'll start to, I guess...
It doesn't take much to get out.
Yeah, I'll dig my way out, and then I know which way they were going to be heading.
Correct.
So I will just start heading that way in the Umbra.
Okay, and as you look back toward the device is very easy to see. It's glowing this balefire green, putting off tremendous smoke, and it looks like a gigantic worm. It is nasty, with other parts that are like attached to it.
Right. It's kind of like, oh, I should have went a while ago. Oh, it's like immediately Victor's just feeling like this, like, oh, if anything happens, it is all my faults. It's
You
like,
also
I owe
see-
people cases of beer.
Yeah. As you're looking down, you also see several more of those spiders heading toward the opening, like going toward the elbow to help the creature or to go with it. You think, you're not sure,
Okay.
but it's like reinforcements, and there's about 10 of them. So,
All right. Yeah, I'm just going to move as quickly as I can through
Okay.
the Umbra down the hallway. So here's a question. So I would have to be where I'm at. I'd have to peek to see them, right?
You could, yes.
Okay. But I couldn't move then at that point.
You would pretty much stop what you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got to figure out how to communicate through the Umbra. Oh, for now I just
Jumping back and forth is,
yeah.
unless you guys have some sort of mind speak, which I think is a
there
later.
is a gift. Actually, it's a first level gift, but
Yeah.
It's-
Philodox gets it.
yeah,
There you go.
Guess what I don't have?
yeah. I looked at it as a thing that I could. When I was
Actually, I think it's a
looking
level
at gifts,
2 Philodox.
but- Is it?
Yeah, let me I know it's Philodox.
It's low level. I know
It
it's
is.
1 or 2, but
We are back to Dax.
How far are we down the hallway now?
You guys are pretty far down now. There doesn't seem to be any more side doors or rooms that you can see. Tracks of mud are heading. You guys are pretty much running along some tracks of mud, dirt that's been dropped. And the
Our
hallway looks
mission is-
just the
our-
same.
Our mission is to go to the bottom, right?
this isn't going down anymore, is it? It's all
No,
it's all level.
It's all level. Your mission was to find out what was going on.
what was going on? And right now, our quote unquote mission was to get away from that thing and not die.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I have a vague understanding of how. Actually, no, I don't think I made that roll. I don't know.
He does.
What? Yeah, he does, but he's not here. So I'm just going like with the tunnel because that way there's a giant worm who may have caused a collapse. So we're gonna see what's this way.
Okay.
That's
keep
that's
going.
my only thought right now.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
So
So I'm making a wits and science roll.
You say somebody or everybody?
Anybody can make it.
Anyone who's not in the Umbra.
Yes.
Okay.
Difficulty?
Difficulty's a 7.
4.
I got 2.
1.
4. As you're all running, Abigail says they're taking all of the dirt out of this opening.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't they take it out of another opening if there was one?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but he also said that what the thing that they were making was down the hole.
Correct.
Hmm.
But there seems to be only one entrance and exit. Otherwise, they would dump the dirt somewhere else.
Right. No, that makes sense. I'm still going to go this way, though, because the longer we give that thing to get out of the way, maybe we can get out without having to, eat its gross diesel fuels. And also, we can still, as long as we're still down here,
Yes.
maybe we can find out more.
Okay.
And the sovereigns are behind us, so
Yes.
we're
No, they're in front of you.
semis.
Yeah, they're behind you guys.
Yeah,
yeah.
they're behind us. Yeah.
So
I found it. It's mental speech. It's a Metis gift, and it's level 3. And
It
it's
exists in other places, though. That's not the only place where it exists.
well, the one I was noticing.
Yeah.
Because I've also it is a Philodox gift.
Right.
Like I can also get it. I don't have to be Metis.
Right.
But it's just distance. It doesn't say anything about crossing the Umbra.
Right.
So, but yeah. Oh my God, the distance is like
It's huge.
I think it's like 160 kilometers per like success or something like that. It's like so like the globe.
Yeah.
I'm
You three, everyone except for Victor,
freaking
make
out.
a perception and alertness roll.
Sorry.
Difficulty 7. It's a smell roll.
smell?
And if you've got sense worm still activated,
thrice.
Yes.
use that.
I got 3.
So I'm going to move like
What's the difficulty?
7.
7. I got 3.
tell me like could I move like a quarter mile down this area, or is there like too much?
It is pitch black in here in the Umbra, and it's literally jagged, torn earth all around. You also make a perception and alertness roll.
For something else.
Completely
yeah.
different.
Okay. If it's too difficult to move in there, then I will. Providing I
it's
survive
just-
this, then
It's pitch black, like cave black. Okay.
I pull my flashlight out of my bag because I have one.
Okay.
What's the...
Difficulty for you is a 5.
I got 4.
Okay. Click on your flashlight,
Yep.
and you see several sets of eyes all around this tunnel moving, getting closer to you.
Which I'm
And
sorry.
I don't mean
which
like
tunnel?
2 eyes.
Yeah.
I mean like lots of eyes.
Which tunnel? The one we're going down?
I'm in the Umbra.
But he's
I'm going to... gonna go back.
Okay. Make your roll. It's difficulty 9. Call it Gnosis.
No.
0.
0.
You cannot try for another hour.
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
Those on the other side, what'd you guys get? Seth, what'd you get? They got 3s.
3. I got 3.
3? All 3 of you stop in your tracks, and you smell something gross and very familiar.
is it slug-like?
It is not slug-like.
Oh.
It is very similar to that group that hunted you in the woods and that you attacked in the truck. So it is corrupted, it's tainted,
Start.
and it smells like dog.
Are we still? Is this the same scene, or have we moved on?
Different scene.
Then I pause for a moment and sharpen my claws.
Okay,
That's-
that's fine.
Different scene means I remove the temporary rage, right?
Correct. No, your rage sticks with you until you...
Your
Well,
temporary
her
willpower.
temporary-
Her willpower
yeah.
vanishes.
Whatever the willpower thing, or whatever. Yeah.
So temporary
it's-
willpower, but not the rage.
Correct.
Temporary rage. Okay.
That's right. I forgot I had that. So whatever this is, you're sensing. You're getting closer to it as you're going down the tunnel.
Yeah. As soon as my claws are shut, as soon as I spend that round, I keep going.
Okay.
Here's a quick question. This is a knowledge question. So the thing I saw,
Yes.
which would be the giant tubular worm.
Right.
Do I know it's all just on that side, or is this one of those things that like exists in both at the same time?
I think it exists in both.
Okay, so not go in the other direction.
All right. Back on the real world. What do you do?
Keep moving
Continue
forward.
going.
Continue forward.
Height.
Yes.
All right. Another perception and alertness roll. Difficulty is 5. Difficulty is a 5.
Are my heightened senses still on?
Yes.
Oh, I got 1.
I got 3.
I'm
Wait,
just like.
is it per scene? Is it heightened senses per scene?
I didn't see anything about scenes, no, in the description. Let me see if I still have it pulled up.
Difficulty depends on the concentration. Does not say.
No, doesn't say.
Go ahead and roll your perception and occult because you did have it on just a little bit ago.
Yeah. And what'd you say?
Difficulty is a 7.
4.
4. Whatever's coming towards you is giving off a huge signature. And what'd you guys roll on the other 3?
1.
1.
Heightened
You
senses.
see shapes coming towards you down at the curve, at the bend. Like it's far enough away, but you see large.
Literally first line. Spends it for a scene.
Does it?
Heightened sense. I was looking at sense worm. I'm sorry. Ice echo.
It's first. Oh yeah, you're right. In system, I didn't see that.
The heightened sense you have to spend another gnosis point.
Yeah. No
but,
need. I was
but the
just
sense
curious
worm
where
is
it's
just a
on.
roll.
Yeah, I did. That's what I used for that. But it's
Okay.
good to know about heightened senses.
Wouldn't
Okay.
I have gained another level of wounds at this point?
If they're not aggravated.
Yeah.
Healed, yes.
Yeah. They're not aggravated.
Probably all your non-aggravated is healed up.
Okay, then I am good.
Okay.
I was only down to
I haven't gotten hurt.
aggravated
yet.
are the X's, right?
The
Or,
stars.
Stars.
Yes. Stars.
Yeah, stars. Then I'm good.
So up ahead you see large figures and they are werewolf sized.
Okay. How can I count? How many?
Right now you only see 2.
Okay. I'm gonna do the thing where I'm like,
Dark Tree
not sure
crouches
how
down.
much I can convey, but I'm like just silently be
I
like,
get you. I get your drift.
I can't see what you're doing.
I'm
She's
doing
She's
the
doing
thing where
hand
I'm
signals,
like, I'm doing
which
the
make
thing where I'm like,
exact as much sense as you can see.
right. It's one of those where it's like, hey guys, something's that way, but silently. Like that's about all I can convey.
Right. Are you guys moving forward? Or are you guys going to stop?
I'm gonna keep moving forward,
Okay.
Height.
All right.
but quietly.
As you're moving forward, at least 5 more tall figures loping down the hallway at you guys. And the 2 that you saw don't look familiar, but the others that are coming into view seem to have weaponry on them and weird devices almost. I don't know what else to say, but it looks weird. Like the 2 that you saw are not as seasoned as the others.
So here's what I'm going to do.
And one is like cackling, giggling, like a nervous, weird
So
smoker's cough giggling.
there's 7 of them. You said there's 2 plus at least 5 more.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the.
And they
part-
seem to be moving at a good clip. That's how you're seeing them so fast. Because I assume you guys aren't running, but they're
No.
trotting.
Right.
How far are they away from me? Can I pitch a grenade at them?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be your throne and dexterity. And is that?
Thrown. I don't see that. I don't think I have a throw.
Yeah, I'm not seeing
Oh,
one
it's
either.
athletics. I'm sorry.
It's athletics. Yeah, it's covered under athletics.
Athletics and dex.
Yes.
I find myself torn between really wanting to deter.
And who knows what the distance is? Because why put that down on anything?
Right, no, it's fine. It's fine.
202. Where's the book at?
It's over here. So while he's doing that, and my shimmer failed.
Yes.
So, and I'm just
You feel stuck in whatever this is. Like you start to go through, and the pressing of membrane is too.
now. Am I stuck, or am I?
No, you're not stuck.
Okay.
You're
That's
stuck
the
in the
botch.
umbra, but you're
So
not
I'm stuck in the umbra. Okay, awesome. So
And you know down here it's a lot thicker than it was up top.
yeah,
Because when you peeked earlier, or when he peeked earlier, did everyone try to peek? Didn't they?
I didn't,
no. But I just know from the room it was a lot easier to come in than it is down here.
Yeah.
Where the spiders were, it was all mud and spider webs and roots and nastiness.
Right.
if I see him getting that grenade ready, I'm going to activate Master of Fire.
Okay.
So I guess what my question is like,
Saying I'm gonna botch?
No, I'm just saying I would rather not take lethal or aggravated damage from fire for a round, just in case. Just in case.
I botch. I botch.
Did you really botch?
No, I haven't rolled yet.
Holy cow.
No.
You scared us.
You are scaring me.
I thought it was adorable, but I'm not. But I'm in the Umbra. I don't know what I'm facing. Just 1,000 eyes in a cave with my flashlight.
All right, dexterity and athletics. Difficulty is typically 6, although especially close targets might lower that difficulty by 1. Distant targets are awkward objects, tables, motorcycles, weapons that have not been designed to be thrown. May raise the difficulty by 1 or 2. So we're going to say 8.
Because the grenade's hard to throw?
Because they're so far away.
Oh, they're too far away. Well, then I'm not going to throw
They're not
it
too far away. They're just at
Far
a long
away.
distance. Yeah.
yet. I'm going to hold off until they're a little closer then.
Okay. Each turn, the difficulty will drop by 1.
Okay.
He's gonna ready.
The range of the hurled weapon usually depends on the strength of the thrower and some of the bolt aerodynamics of the object.
So pull the pin and hold it.
And how many successes do I
You
need?
can hold the piece in.
Just one to hit or one to get near what
Just
you're
one.
throwing it at.
No, I'm just picturing like he's holding it, he's holding it, he's holding it. It shakes. Oh no!
You better throw it.
This is the grenade. Like literally, it's a tiny little thing in this big old hand.
He pulls the pin.
You're holding like a tangerine. All right. So you see him get a grenade. Mm-hmm. He pulls the pin and he waits. Do you guys continue walking forward?
I'm actually torn. Like, I
I want to tear into him, but I also don't want to explode.
Right.
It.
I rolled my rage just to see what would happen. Like, and I was split evenly between success and failure. So I'm literally going, I want to run after them, but I'm not like that dumb right now. So I
Right. So you're
am
not
basically
gonna.
standing there frozen.
Me too. Well, I notice it, and I just know tactfully I should stay here, and not.
What are you doing?
Get
You
in
have
the path.
5 spiders literally equidistance around coming down the hallway towards you.
Are they spiders? Or are they the metal ones?
They're the same metal ones.
God damn it! They're still
And
metal
they've got
over here.
that weird arm on all of them.
Okay. I'm gonna kill the light and try to hide. I guess. Let them pass by me.
Okay.
Like I don't have a better idea. I can't get past 5 of them on my own.
Yeah. There was a room, though, that you kind of dug yourself out of back a little bit.
You said that was just
Kind of came out of the wall with dirt.
yeah, but what you were saying was that was all dirt and roots. That it wasn't actually a room.
Where you came through, you pushed out of the wall. Like the wall birthed you. So there's a pile of dirt and a slight
I mean,
indention.
you were there, so the space where you occupied is
Right.
no longer full of dirt.
It's not a whole room,
Maybe
but
you wedge yourself back
it's
in
a
it.
small, like a U-sized alcove.
Yeah. Like wherever I can hide, I'm gonna go hide.
You probably best to have the flashlight on while you're running back just to see where it's at because
Yeah.
literally it's pitch dark.
Yeah.
All right, make your dex and athletics, or dex and stealth if you want to go super quiet.
Don't botch.
Because as you're running, you're noticing there are strands of spider webs
Seth, did you say
all on
something?
the thing.
I just laughed.
Oh, okay. It just sounded
It went,
like.
It sounded like a GLaDOS kind of
So
like.
on I did on stealth,
Okay.
and I
Difficulty is
got
6.
okay. I got 5.
That is very good.
Yeah.
You successfully pad down these things, and you're sort of stepping between some of the spider webs. So you make it quietly. You guys
And then it's light off, dirt.
just stand up against it.
Be the wall. Be the wall.
For the rest of you, back in the real world, you hear a howl down the hallway.
What does that howl seem to indicate?
Zombies.
Primal Urge and
They're black spiral dancers.
Well, yes, I understand that.
Primal Urge and Wits.
I want to know if it's like
Got a
angry,
good one on that one.
if it's attack, if it's we're coming.
What's the difficulty level? I've got a good one for that. A good roll.
Difficulty is a 6.
I got 3.
5.
5.
2.
2. Seth, you get a heads up from this. Mary, you get a heads up. Motherfuckers are ahead. And from Abigail, you get a heads up. Motherfuckers ahead. There are 4 of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Kronos,
Not happy to see us.
no.
Oh, okay. They know we're here. Hey, Seth, you want to throw that? Dax, you want to throw that thing now? We should go.
1 Silver Fang.
There's a silver fang?
They're calling you out.
Me?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Does it-
And
have their numbers increased, or does it still sound like 7 of them?
There's 7 of them. And you hear like the skitter of claws as they are taking off towards you.
Okay. How far away are they? Like, how long will it take them to get here?
I'd say they're 100 yards away.
Okay. How
It's
far down
a 7.
this tunnel have we come?
7 what?
7 from my grenade.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yes, they've
point.
gotten down just a little bit closer. Running.
You know what? Fuck it. He's got a grenade. I'm gonna take a stance and.
Running is 20 plus your dexterity times 3 in yards.
Okay. So they're making progress.
That could be. They could run. You think 35 yards in a turn if they have a 5 dex.
Yeah. Right. Which.
So you've got
Dropping their
3
grenade on.
turns. Yeah.
Yeah. And I am not sure that I could outrun them, and I'm not sure that I want to.
Okay.
So I'm
And the
gonna
lights
wait.
are flickering on and off
Yeah.
as this. You still hear the rumbling. The rumbling is not as loud as it was.
Okay. That's
All
fine.
right, Seth, go.
I'm gonna wait till he checks that grenade, and I'm
God,
gonna stand here until
my-
he does.
My hands are sweating.
Like
Do you
your
want to spend a
actual
willpower
hands?
point?
No need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Those are successes, right? Not ones.
Yes.
successes.
No, 5 successes.
I don't know with you.
Boom, 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 boom. They all blow up in one.
How'd I roll 5 ones on 2 dice?
Right? I think it's physically possible for him. I'm not sure how that works.
It's true. It's true.
All right, do you have the grenade damage? Did I ever get that out?
No.
I now have 2 grenades.
Well, and I have a sticky bomb.
I just remembered that.
It's a big one. It's the big one.
It's got a 5-minute timer on it, doesn't it?
height.
Too Japanese.
Which is
Too much
too fat. Too
time.
slow. Yeah,
Too much
it's too
time.
much time.
I'm just going to guess and say 6 lethal.
Well, I'm just
Plus
saying if
your
we're
roll
trying to
over
get out
4.
of here, we can use it.
That's true.
Roll over
If
four.
we get
Explode it
if we get
behind
trapped
us.
in,
Yeah.
You say 6?
Yes.
Or- Okay. Okay. And difficulty 6?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
6 levels of damage. All right, this thing goes right where you want it to and explodes. You see all of the 2 of the what you would think were younger werewolves slam up against the wall, and the others kind of dove off to the side. But you also notice a nice big crack that goes up the wall and around, and dirt starts pouring down. Not badly on them, but enough that
You've caused some structural damage.
yeah.
And we can tell they're normal-looking werewolves, or
No, these are fucked up,
They're the opposite.
bad-looking.
How do they know my name?
They don't know your
They
name
know your name, but they knew
They
what
knew-
breed you were.
Yeah, how do they know
tribe.
my breed?
because you've
werewolves.
got 4 ranks in pure breed.
Yeah.
They can
Pretty
smell you.
obvious.
Yeah. Who else has 4? Does anyone else have 4?
No,
I have 3.
3.
I only have 1.
I'm in the Umbra.
Just the Umbra. All right. In the Umbra, you're hiding. Let's do another dexterity and stealth as you're pressed up against the wall. You guys have. Does anybody know where he went?
No.
No.
Well, no, I saw him
She-
go into the Umbra.
Yeah,
Okay.
she saw me go in.
But it got him out of the room, out of the confrontation. That's all I cared about. I moved on. I'm not willing to try to cross because I don't have the gnosis for that.
Okay.
Is it 6, 7? What is it?
Difficulty is going to be an 8.
8? Cool. I still got 3.
Oh, there you go. Thank God. These things come up the walls, and you hear them. They're not clicking, but you hear their movement. And one of them puts an arm or whatever right between your torso and your arm, and it moves quietly over you. These things are moving at a pretty good pace, and they are heading back toward the machine. And you see the hallway is clear. The ramp up is now clear. Like whatever it was is moved through, and the hole it came out of is starting to collapse.
I'm going to wait for a little bit.
All right, you're gonna go up any farther? You're just gonna wait there.
I was going to wait for a little bit, let them take some actions, and then we'll come back to me.
Okay. You hear more stuff coming up the hole towards you as you're waiting there for just a few seconds. Like you hear more of that movement, the feet movement. All right, you guys. It explodes. They're all kind of knocked to the sides. You see one of the tall ones like takes a knee and starts trying to shake it off.
I am going to.
The others are shaking dirt off, and they howl again, a
Yeah.
rageful howl. And two of them pull out huge versions of Abigail's sword. And even at this distance, you smell silver.
Yeah. Oh, fuck it. I want to take the opportunity to charge while this are disoriented from the grenade.
Okay.
I'm trying to sit here and like talk myself out of it, but no, it's not gonna happen. I aim for somebody who looks more fucked up.
I feel like one of us is gonna die.
I feel like that too, but I also feel like my character hasn't really gotten to satisfactorily kill anything lately, and
She needs it.
I
In her
want
life.
it.
I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of surprised I haven't died yet this session.
That's-
I've done some really dumb things. I've earned it. I'm not saying do it.
Can I? How far away are they? Did you say?
They were 100 yards away.
Okay. How fast does a person run?
If they have a dex of 5, it's about 35 yards in a single turn.
Oh, okay. Well, so I can't get there in one turn either way.
Correct.
But I'm charging.
It's literally like that scene from Monty Python.
Precisely.
I've already thrown the holy hand grenade.
This is true.
It's got teeth. Big pointy teeth.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is 10 o'clock right now. Do we want to start
actually start a fight?
huge battle or pause? Let's go ahead and call it.
Probably going to take a while, so it's probably not a bad
Because you
idea.
also have to figure out what the fuck do we do with Drew and the Umbra.
Yeah, for an hour.
Well, I can tell you what's going to happen is like, or at least what I'm planning on, was I was going to let that first wave get up and past me. And now that I see that the worm is not there in the hole,
Right.
I was going to go leave,
Right.
hoping that the it's easier to move back through the Umbra up top.
Wits and Primal Urge.
I don't know why, for some reason, I thought Primal Urge went either up or down, but it doesn't. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty is a 6.
Then I got 4.
Your instinct tells you that's the best. You do not want to be down under here anymore.
No, I don't.
This is more This is about as unnatural as being in like a downtown city park or something where it's all just fucking weaver covered. You're under the ground in some sort of worm tainted hole.
Yeah.
This is something your grandfather probably talked to you about, the black spiral dancers burrowing under the ground, and like it's all the stories you would hear from somebody that went to Vietnam and had to do like tunnel crawling. It's that same claustrophobic, like not being able to turn around.
I knew I
and all
wanted
that
to get
shit,
out
so,
as
yeah.
soon as I
Could.
couldn't move
in.
and saw the eyes. I was like,
Yeah.
I need to leave.
Yeah.
It's not letting me leave. I need more leave.
All right, so we'll pause there. Everyone takes 3 experience points.
I have 3.
I have 4, but I know exactly where I want to spend them,
P.S.
which will then bring me down to 0.
So I guess if we want to spin them, go ahead and spin them now. I know we're in the middle of a
It's an important
scene, but
I
yeah,
feel that's wrong. I feel that's wrong a little bit.
unless you have to
But
train
I'll
for
take
something
your-
brand new. Like if you're training for a
No.
brand new thing, then wait. A new gift, let's wait.
But like skills or
skills or
abilities.
anything,
Yeah, no, this is me rounding out some mental points to match my physical points.
There you go.
I'm being good in saving it.
Oh, we'll see.
What's
Next, I'll have to save so that way I can raise 2 of my mental scores to then match my physical score numbers, and then I can start buying anything else.
I'm gonna spend 8 and get another dexterity
There you go.
since I only have 2.
That is important.
Yeah, I think I'm saving it for attributes.
Yeah, no, I need 12 to raise one of my attributes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it's because it's current rating times 4, right?
Right.
Yep.
Is it exalted as the new rating times whatever?
I think so.
A little rougher, but
You can do more with the attributes, and
Yes.
they well, I think it's like new rating times 3, so it's not way worse. It's still worse though.
don't forget, once you bump an attribute up to the 4, it doubles. Apocalypse 20th Anniversary Edition is property of Onyx Path Publishing. Please visit drivethroughrpg.com to purchase your copy of the game today. This has been a production of Gaming Without Gaming, all rights reserved. You may download only material displayed and identified on the site as specifically available for downloading. Such material is for non-commercial, personal use only, provided you also retain all copyright and other proprietary notices contained on the materials. You may not, however, distribute, modify, transmit, reuse, repost, or use the content of the site for public or commercial purposes, including text, images, audio, and video without our written permission.